And we're back. Welcome everyone back to the Dorkvision stream. Um, it's daylight savings time. And I'm a bit tired. So last week, uh, actually, sorry, announcements. You can catch this stream Sundays, 9 p.m. to midnight Eastern time, which is an hour later now because of daylight savings time. Still mad about that. Um, and you can catch the sister stream on Wednesdays from 7 to 10 Eastern Time. Um,
Ooze?
yes, the Ooze book has finally been released, so you can catch that on Drive Through RPG for $10, and it comes with all the tokens for all the monsters in case you use Roll20 like I do, and you can add them to your game. It's really great. It's really fun. Check it out. Tell your friends. All that wild jazz. Um, Meanwhile, let's get into it, shall we? The players last time uh, had a little problem with Mao. She was seeing visions of a dark, hellish place, and it might be tied to her history, as the towers that Tanagrin lords over. These seem to have been owned by the cult that is involved heavily in the workings of Ilore and the Vintners and Aetoris, all somehow. Um, and Mao is also directly involved somehow, as she may potentially have been a part of the cult before she lost her memory. So that was fun. Tanagrin gave them some more food. You guys got up and went to go take care of the fire giants, or rather diplomacy with them, which is a little difficult because they don't seem to be noticing you. However, this one fire ogre did. You guys took him out pretty quickly, non-lethally if I recall. Actually, no, I think someone
No,
did it lethally at the
I'm
end.
pretty sure I stabbed someone through the eye.
Yeah, Zoom also tried to do it non-lethally, and then you stabbed someone in the eye. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Confirmed.
I try.
You try a little.
We did cover the ogre in a pile of rocks so we could hide the body.
Yeah, you gave him a
I did
burial.
say a prayer because
Yes.
I
Nerd.
thought Ted wasn't being sarcastic.
Okay, but that is where we leave off. So, Tethys looks back from around the point where he's looking back at the fire giants out there. They don't seem to have noticed, but you guys don't have that weird silver coating around you anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, a few of us still do. Wait, so can we not pay attention to them?
No, you seem to be able to pay attention to them fine.
Okay.
It is a one-way blur.
Yeah.
So who's the only ones that have it now? It's just Boom Crash, Tethys,
Boom
and
Crash and Tethys.
Yep, I marked them
because
with
we
the
still have them in
icons.
things.
they got the little ninja icons.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. So, what do we want to do here?
You guys want to try diplomacy again, since it seems like you guys can actually be noticed now, or are we gonna just try and sneak our way and then try diplomacy?
I mean,
For the, actually, no, you know what? Let someone else figure it out. Sorry, I was gonna have an opinion, but it didn't work.
well, now that they can actually see me, I can sneak over to the other side to where the entrance is and pretend to have just arrived and try and do the diplomacy thing.
I try it.
Okay. So I'm gonna sneak over to the entrance. Are we all fine with this?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
Because I know there are 2 fire giants within this area.
There is one just outside. So if you are trying to sneak, I have you make a stealth check as you try and sneak past the, albeit rather loud, like kind of ambient lava noise, as well as the constant clinking and picking of axes into the stone walls of this structure. There it is. Okay, 34. It's a pretty good.
It's very good.
The fire giant does not have that high perception very much at all. You are able to easily sneak past the fire giants, leaping over the fire there, the lava pit. Goose is following close behind.
And I'll do the
I
same so I
guess
can
I'll
line myself
follow.
up over here.
I want to just get to a point where I can see what they're doing, but not draw attention.
You
Yeah.
guys hang
That
back. I'm only following because I can teleport her out.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
and I'm not noticeable, so I'm hanging back.
Okay.
Back behind the person is unnoticeable, so I could see a little bit of what's going on, but not draw attention.
Just see through her.
Through
You
me
can't.
shield.
Boom Crash, where'd you go?
I smack you.
Oh, there you are.
I can't.
Shut up!
Okay, Amon, I'm gonna have you make a stealth check then as well.
Okay. Watch me blunder this.
Now watch me blunder.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that definitely beats the passive perception. You're able to also sneak past the giant.
It's because I'm wearing all black. It blends in.
And all those bells.
Yep. It just blends in.
Just blends in with the picking of axes. Clink, clink, clink. Yeah, you're able to sort of sneak in, so you guys can get approximately where you want to go.
Okay, so in the entrance, I guess I'm gonna look back at everyone, just give them like a okay, here goes, and try to make like loud noises, like I just walked up, like stupid stepping in place, kind of stomp, 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 stomp.
You could do a
Hello.
knock, knock, knock. Yoo-hoo!
Hello, good friends. I have come bearing gifts of trade, in hopes that maybe you guys are interested in the merchant consortium.
As you...
Yeah, just like I bear gold, I bear gifts, I bear jewelry, I bear magical things. Hopefully, please don't kill me.
As you shout this out into the open area, you do see that the giants were not really looking at you at first. They kind of side-eye you, and then they fully turn their heads towards you. One of them like kind of steps closer down towards you guys, and the other fully approaches you, stomping down on the heavy stone ground. You can see that like the lava is kind of like licking one of her feet as she steps in it, but she doesn't seem to even care or even notice.
Flex much.
She looks down at Amon and Mao, looking back and forth at you guys.
Wait, they can see me?
Yeah, you don't have, well,
No, I'm talking about like because of the stealth. I thought.
But then
That's
Mao
true.
drew attention to herself.
I will make a perception check, but you're not very well hidden. You are
Okay.
just dark and in a corner,
Crunking against the wall.
but also like still in the same direction. Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
it looks like they did notice you. Yeah, she does catch the glimpse of Amon's movement in the shadows. What do you want?
Trade? Again, merchant consortium. We come with many items and many gifts, and in hopes of trading with your king, perhaps?
She kind of squints her eyes at you. No.
Trading with you? Eh?
She draws her sword. You will work in the mines.
What if I paid to not work here? I bet you I have way more valuable things on me than I could ever dig out of that ground. I'm just saying.
Have you ore?
Yeah, I have ore. Deception. Definitely have ore.
Hold on. Let me roll a dice. She narrows her eyes, even more narrower.
Is it a metal dice?
She kind of steps forward and then like kneels down closer to where you are, Mao. You can feel the heat radiating off of her hair as it like billows upward and away from her. You think that you could rival our entire operation here, little horned one?
Well, I'm just speaking for the merchant consortium. We do have a lot more things that we can trade. but I do have some of the items on me currently that might interest you for a partnership, perhaps.
If you want to talk to our leaders, I'll gladly take you. She smiles.
I mean, yeah, that is exactly why I am here.
She reaches down to go grab you.
I consent to this. Please be gentle.
She picks you up, and then she goes over towards Amon. You're coming too. And she
Alright.
reaches to try and grab you as well.
I kind of turned to Boom Crash and I'm just like, make a motion like, what do we do?
That's kind of I'm like trying to have this stupid like fake smile for this like fire giant, but I'm side-eyeing all of you like, what do I do now?
I have a question.
Sure.
So the picture shows up to her carrying a sword.
She has one. She's gonna sheath it to try and grab you.
Okay, so it's like it's double ice cream, one on each hand deal.
Yeah. She's
Okay.
got 2 wieners.
Okay.
Gee, Billy, how come
I'm-
your mom lets you have 2 wieners?
Alright.
I strongly dislike this, but I don't know what to do about it.
Pran kind of like leans into you guys. Do we, he pulls out a short sword and then like kind of does double eyebrows.
Okay, we can see Amon, right? I'm just gonna try and do a perception check to see what he does.
Amon, are you wearing your mask?
No, I don't have a mask.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
My
You gotta
Oh,
update your
fuck.
art.
Well, I'm just like, I guess they're going with the plan so far.
I'm making that meme like that pointing at my head like this is a great idea.
Yeah, it wasn't your idea, so it was actually my great idea. So suck it. We're gonna go.
Let's see how your great idea turns out.
Okay.
She starts walking off with you guys at a slow roll 20 loading kind of pace. She walks past one of the other giants, and she kind of like stops as she gets close to him and like kind of looks at him, and then the giant just kind of nods back, and she also reciprocates the nod, and then they just continue moving.
I also nod. I want to be a bro.
It ignores you.
Damn it.
Okay, I'm
she's-
gonna turn to Boom Crash and just be like, okay, should we set a time limit here or something? How long do you think it'll be before we have to go save them?
I-
You sending Goose
I'm
after?
I'm gonna send Goose after them so we can keep an eye on them.
Is Goose kind of invisible?
Goose is just very small. They would likely need to probably stealth at some point, especially if they're following them. In fact, I should probably have you do that now.
Also, a bird inside a cave is kind of unusual.
It's unusual, but not totally.
They might think it's a
Like
bat.
bats. I don't know. I'm thinking bats.
Yeah,
Like small, dark shape.
we'll deal with it when it becomes obvious.
Ooh.
Maybe we'll deal with it now. Who knows?
Oh, fuck.
Fly.
It apparently became obvious.
Caca.
Goose streams past the male fire giant that was just nodding to the female one there, and it kind of catches Goose in its eyes, and it watches Goose like follow, and Goose may or may not notice this, but the fire giant doesn't seem to do anything. It just watches Goose following the other giant. It doesn't act.
There. Thank God. Hooray for
Okay, she continues to follow like this mine track up to the north, and then starts turning to the west over here, past another fire giant that's just kind of standing guard. You can see that you enter like this tunnel where more jackal-wares are like picking away at the walls, stuffing ore into crates, watching as their fire giant lord passes. Turns to the north, and at this point I'm going to have Mao and Amon maybe make perception checks, or actually insight checks.
Okay. Shit.
Both wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. Insight. Ah, there it is. Nah,
You have a plus
not my
8.
best moment.
Oh, damn, you do have a +8.
Yeah.
Yikes. Well, somehow you are not taking much notice of this, but Mao, you have noticed that most of the fire giants that you passed, and even the one that you were talking to, um, they seem a little off. You're not sure how to describe it, but they're um,
Did they seem like the ones back at the tower?
they seem to be although they're talking to you, it's taking them a while to like form sentences.
Uh-oh.
And it's also like a weird uh, distancing almost.
Puppeteering? Yeah, got it. Cool. Let's go. Oh boy.
They continue to walk into a wider open room with another fire giant and a fire ogre that just kind of has a whip that's like whipping at the jack-o'-wares and Yuan-ti over in the southeast. The fire giant wades through several stone, molten stone rivers, and then walks over to a gaping pit in the ground. You can see that there is an intense orange glow down below, although you can see the distant fog of tile work, and hear the distant clinging of iron.
How deep does the hole look?
It looks about 80 feet deep.
80 feet deep? Okay.
Mm. We do know that the things underneath the tower, the fire giant's lair, it's like in the Underdark, under the tower.
You wish to talk to the leader? Then have at it. And she tosses you both in.
All right. Dex save?
Okay.
Anything?
What's the falling rate? I forget.
It doesn't matter too much. The damage caps out at 10d6. Although, I will say that at this point, yeah, you're going to need a dex save. Or if you have any other type of response, you can do that.
Well, I was thinking of casting Death Ward on myself, but
Father Nerul, please forgive me for my sins, and just speaking a prayer as you're falling. But
Yeah, I
I mean,
could go for-
it's worked before.
okay. If you want me to.
It's
your
up to you,
character,
man.
dude.
No,
Is
okay. If
Feather
you're
Fall
letting
a
me, then
touch
I can do
spell?
it.
I don't know.
I can look it up.
Let me check. It shouldn't be because that's gonna be incredibly useless.
Yeah, but then, yeah, no, it's not. You wouldn't be able to use Goose, unfortunately.
Yep. Well, it was worth it. It was worth asking.
Yeah, it was worth
Yeah.
it.
But Goose is going to dive bomb after them and dive after them. So.
That's fair.
Mhm.
So Mao and Amon casts Death Ward on himself and like kind of watches Mao, as you guys are falling. And then I will still have you make a dex save, Amon. Okay. Fair enough. You were concentrating on the spell. So Mao, you start falling and you manage to catch on some of the ledges and slow your fall considerably. You are able to grab onto one of the ledges like deep down below. So you're like right on the cusp of this before falling out into a wide open area. Amon, you are able to slow your fall a bit, but not by much, and you aren't able to grab onto anything, so you do continue falling. I'm gonna do some damage to you guys. I'm gonna do some damage.
Well, hopefully
Terrible, terrible damage.
Zumosku doesn't freak the fuck out because I might drop the spell on him.
What spell?
I had the Shield of Faith on you.
Oh, I forgot about that. I thought that would have worn off by now, because how long does that last?
Oh, 10 minutes. It
Oh,
hasn't been that long, so.
Okay, so Amon, you take 22 damage. And Mao, you're going to take half of this. You take 14 damage. So Mao, you are suspended just above this. Goose has just seen them be thrown into a pit and has dived after them. What are you guys doing in the meantime?
The spell maintains, by the way, so don't freak out.
So I'm just Boomcraft. Boomcraft, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see?
I like smack you. It's like, calm your tits. They got thrown into a pit. They look okay, but Goose is following them right now, so
Okay.
we don't know anything new.
I will take you guys over there. Unfortunately, I might have to set it up just a teeny bit. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. I'll put you guys over here, because you're not technically here, but I want you to still be able to access your characters. And then I need to go grab the two Marns. Guys like doing stuff in unique ways, don't you?
We're special.
Very special.
Is
I mean, it's
is
also
fall-
my fault, so...
Is falling inside a hole really that unique?
No. I mean,
It's just the
Bonnery...
way you fall, though.
No. Bonnery already did this.
Like Timmy does this like every episode. You know, just like, is that really special?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take you over. For now, I just need to grab Goose.
Oh no, scene transition.
Okay. So, Amon, you land flat onto the tiles below, in the midst of several fire giants that are all hammering away at anvils. They kind of take notice of the person that just splatted beneath them. Mao, you are looming over this, hanging by a thread from one of the stone outcroppings, so you are able to see Amon land in the midst of all of this.
Ooh. My tail curls a little bit because I feel that pain.
And then I just need to drag it. Where's Goose? NPCs. Where's Goose?
Do you want me to do it? He's under mouse,
under
like
mouse.
mounted pets.
Yeah, which is not under NPCs. Okay.
Yes.
So, Amon, you land flat on the ground, taking the damage, and the rest of the giants stop what they're doing and turn towards you. What do you do?
I'm gonna get up, make the loudest noise possible. You know, blood curdling noise and all that, and go like, I'm here to speak to your leader.
They all look at each other. Make a persuasion check.
Let's see, persuasion. There it is. I'm not good at this.
Oh
Nope.
no.
After a few, like, glances at each other, one of the fire giants picks up their hammer and says, "No one talks to Furtier Tinderbeard except for a giant. Now you will die, crushed beneath our feet."
This is
And
going well.
it's time for
Initiative?
initiative, I guess.
Can I try to persuade the initiative by yelling from where I am, being like, no, we're here for trade.
If you'd like to reveal your position, they haven't noticed you.
Yeah, I do. From like atop of the hole, just like, wait before you try and kill him. We have brought you gifts and gold, and we are here for trade, trying to set up a partnership on the Merchant Consortium.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Damn it, Voltron, I had to reboot it one thing.
It's not deception, but you know what? It's okay.
Okay. The female fire giant points up at Mao and says, "They're coming in from all sides! Well, mostly just the one."
We got thrown in here by your comrade to talk to the Fire King. We apologize. We are just mere merchants. We don't know the customs, but we heard that you have good stuff, and we would like to trade our good stuff with your good stuff.
One of them picks up a hammer and throws it at Mal.
God damn it.
It says rock, but we all know what that means. Mao, you probably are going to get hit by this.
Does that count as a missile? Can I catch it? Or is it a big rock?
It's not a missile you can catch.
Okay. I catch the rock with my face.
It is an attack, though, so you could uncannily dodge it.
Yes.
So you will only take do 14 damage. The smithing hammer collides with the rock outcropping, and it shatters it, and you start to fall as well. I'm going to need a dex save from you to roll with this. Thankfully, you've already fallen quite a distance. There's not much more height for you. Okay, you will still take the full damage, but it's only 6 damage.
Oh boy.
From 3d6. You land on the ground, tumbling into position. And now we're probably going to have to roll for initiative.
Fuck.
For the rest of you guys, Goose sees this happening.
Yep.
So you guys confer amongst yourselves as to what you want to do.
Boom Crash turns to the others and says that they're being attacked and they're being considered hostile. They're like, the giants are not listening to any negotiations, so we should probably go.
So just run for the hole?
Yeah, I described the route because that Goose followed, and how many fire giants were there that I saw on the way. And
Book Crash, can you get us down safely?
can I what
Can you-
safely?
I'm in character asking you if you can cast Feather Fall, essentially. Do you have a way to magic to make us cut down safely? So we can just
Probably.
I could also
yeah.
cast an arcane gate.
that
I
could
mean-
work too.
We can do that too.
I'm going to
Oh.
actually look
Beeline
at that and see if maybe I can do it without sight. 2 points on the ground that you can see. Damn it.
Okay.
Actually, wait.
Don't worry.
Also, it's not even that good of an idea to do it because you can get down safely. It's about going back up safely. That's the most important thing.
So I can get us down safely.
Okay, let's go with that first and save the other way in case we need to make a way out.
That's
Yeah.
fair. I can also try and dissuade any fire giants that might see you along the way here with a hypnotic pattern.
Okay. Fabulous.
So, weirdly,
Um,
unfortunately, we may need to switch back and forth.
Yep, I
Um,
figured.
Okay, so one other thing is I have that invisibility scroll if we want to still attempt to be kind of stealthy, because
That's true.
2 of 4 of us. How is not Tethys's what's his name, Pran's?
Pran has very good stealth. Zumasu would probably be the one that would need it the most.
Okay, so I can just cast it on Zumasu, and Pran can do his stealth rogue thing.
Okay. We can
I take
definitely
it we're
do
just
that.
going for straight up contestation. I pull out a giant potion. I'm gonna need this.
Let's wait until we get in there,
Alright, I put it on the top of my bag of holding.
Brad.
Okay. Let's get into it then. Mao,
Mhm.
you have the initiative.
Do I see the crown?
There is no
Anywhere.
crown nearby. This looks to be a smithy. There are weapon racks in the corners that have giant-sized weapons. There are huge anvils, and the entire area is like surrounded in like lava seeping out of cracks. It is extremely hot here.
Well, I think I'm just gonna run.
Okay, go where you will.
This way. I just dash.
you start dashing.
Sorry, on.
Fee fi fo fum. I smell the blood of a tiefling one. Okay. You dash past them, and they like some of them see you run past, but they can't do anything on their until their turns. It is Pran's turn. I'm gonna just for now, I'm just gonna have Pran make a stealth check to figure out future things when you guys start moving. Okay, he got a 26. I think he's going to be good once you guys start moving. It is this fire giant's turn. This fire giant takes a nearby smithing hammer and goes over towards Amon. And he's gonna whack. This is gonna do slightly reduced damage because it's a different weapon than giants normally have, but I'll still make the attack. That's plus 11, so does a 29 hit.
Yeah, you dick.
Many apologies, my friend.
Do you drop the spell now?
Well, we'll see the damage.
Yeah. We're gonna treat this as a light hammer, so it's actually weirdly not a ton.
Like D4, right?
Yeah, he is huge, so it is 3d4, but it's not the 6d6 that you would normally get from a greatsword. Because greatsword's normally 2d6 times 3. So he does 14 damage to you. He's then
Alright.
going to roll a second attack.
Hold on. Damage is most. This is why you're supposed to cast Shield of Faith on me. All right.
We weren't in combat and you never asked.
It's okay, I think this one's a hit too, so we're
the ogre.
probably gonna have to roll concentration on this one too.
It's fine.
Okay, then you take 16 damage from the second blow.
Okay.
Still good, I think.
That should be fine. Yeah.
Okay, then we got a similar situation here. This fire giant is going to come towards Amon and is going to try and grab you. It's going to make a d20 attack.
Well, it should automatically succeed.
Yeah, they have plus 11 athletics, so that's 27. The giant leans down and picks you up. It then just is going to start to squeeze you, and it's just going to deal 7 straight damage to you for its strength. Meanwhile, there is a sort of younger, like more teenage-looking fire giant over here. It doesn't look like it knows what to do totally. The male blacksmith nearby points at her and says, "Quickly, go alert the rest." "But who? Werther's in the..." "It's fine. Just go get his daughter." "Yes." And she's gonna rush off in this direction, down to the south past this banner.
Oh shit.
Whoops, I accidentally increased the size of that instead of moving it. Okay, she ends her turn, and now it's Zumasu's turn, so we're gonna go back to the other page to try and
Hey,
get...
somehow I'm not last.
I know, it's weird for you. You still rolled an 8, so, I mean, it's not great.
I think you still gotta wait for me because
I mean, I can just run over there and hold my action.
Okay, I'm gonna try and drag you guys over to where... Okay, so Pran has a 28 in stealth. Tethys still has the effect going. So Zumasu, you can go ahead and move. And I'm gonna also have Boom Crash make their movements at this point. We'll call Zumasu the trigger turn.
Yeah. I cast invisibility on him.
Okay, then Zumasu, you are invisible.
So you guys can move safely now, because Brand usually is pretty good at hiding.
Yeah, he got a 28 on his stealth check.
Yeah.
Uh,
Still not a 34.
why can't I... Oh, it's the initiative tracker. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, that's about as far as I go with 2 move actions.
Okay, Pran's gonna try and keep distance with you guys, so everybody can, like, still manage to keep up. Boom Crash, unfortunately, just moves half speed because of the casting of the spell. But okay, that's good. It's Tethys' turn. We don't need to do anything with that right now. And then Goose. Tis Goose's turn. This is gonna be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Who did this?
Me?
We did this.
Well, you guys did it. By lagging so far behind, I guess. Anywho. Goose's turn. What does Goose do?
Goose?
Amon is in the hands of a fire giant.
Can Goose? Can I cast a spell through Goose?
You certainly can.
Okay.
Although, technically, you did cast invisibility this turn.
Yeah, it was through. It was a scroll. Does that change?
Nah,
if
it's
that
still
was-
in action, unfortunately.
Okay.
But Goose can get ready for that, and definitely can still keep an eye on the situation. Goose can also take the assist action, if you want.
Okay, yeah, he'll do that.
Okay, what's he assisting with?
He's going to assist Amon
In escaping?
because in escaping. Yeah.
Okay. Goose flies over and starts like pecking at this fire giant's head and shoulders, avoiding skillfully the fire to try and annoy this thing. What is this thing? How did this get in here? What even is this? Featheriest bat I've ever seen. Is it glowing blue? Okay. So Boom Crash, your turn was spent moving and casting invisibility. Amon, it is your turn.
Well, okay. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to escape normally. Wait, I'm just grappled, right?
Yeah, you're grappled. So it would be an
Okay.
opposed check. It's not like a DC.
No, I'm not gonna do anything like that. I think I'm going to cast banishment on the thing that's holding me.
Okay. That's
All right,
fair.
I gotta do that. Eh.
You are banished to the depths of Nerul's infernal plane of shadows. And, yeah, the giant just kind of, like, looks at you quizzically as the goose takes a moment to stop. And... Oh, hold on. This is actually... Okay, well, she succeeded anyway, I think. But she actually has +5 on charisma saves. So this is
Okay.
technically a 23.
All right, I guess I'm gonna cast healing word on myself because just to keep myself alive a little.
That is a spell, though.
Oh right, because then I can't try. All right, all right. I think that's about it then.
That's enough words out of you, holy man.
Well, he knows what knows what I am, huh?
Well, they're not stupid. Fire ogres, though. Okay, this giant is just going to chase after Mal. What is their movement? Is it normal? Yeah, it's normal. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll 20, you gonna do that for me? No? There he goes. Man, roll 20 is it's pretty buggy today.
You gotta turn off your animated things. You probably had them on because of the GIF one.
It's true, I could turn off animated graphics, even though there aren't any on this screen. Either who, it's probably the dynamic lighting that's doing it, honestly. The giant does have an extended range, so it is going to take its hammer and bring it down on you, Mao. With a critical hit.
Fine.
Oh no! How far away is she?
Let's see. That'd be
20, 25, 30, 35.
60.
60. I think that might be it. That might be it. So, hold on just a sec. It's been a while since I got to do it at maximum range.
Yeah, normally we just kind of assume.
No, it's 30 feet.
Oof.
No.
Yeah, you are preoccupied getting squeezed with the life out of you. Mao being cornered between lava and a fire giant gets hit. A lot of d4s. 25 bludgeoning damage. You take a direct hit.
Can I uncanny dodge?
I believe you can.
Ow.
Because you definitely have had a turn since you
Yeah.
started moving. So you're going to take 13 damage instead.
Whew.
And second attack.
Fuck.
Jesus.
That lingered on a 1. I was hopeful. It slams down for another 13 damage.
Okay.
he slams into like the wall, and like rocks fall on you as you tumble away. Mao, top of the round. It is your turn.
Disengage. I'm gonna try and chase after the young one, I guess.
Okay.
20, 25, 30.
There is in fact a set of doors down to the south to you.
I did see those. I'm assuming that they're probably gonna be difficult for a tiny thing to open.
Yeah, they are humongous stone doors.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just gonna try and hide, basically. Actually.
Oh, that's not supposed to be there.
What is that? Can I hide behind it?
No.
Damn it.
Oh wait, that down there? Yes. That is actually just a sheet of like skin that is just hanging on a banner.
Nope, don't care. Hiding behind it.
If you pop in behind it, I'll just temporarily move this dynamic lighting to the side if it
He's
let
gonna
me.
nightmare on the other side.
Why is it not letting me select? Please let me. God, what is? Okay, I'm just gonna delete it. It's still not. What's going on?
Try refreshing it.
Okay. Phew. Yeah, man. Roll 20. I don't know what's wrong with it tonight. You go underneath this sheet that's just kind of hanging there like a curtain. That's the word I was looking for this whole time. You pull back this giant curtain and you see the younger fire giant walking down the hall. She doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Yeah, I'm hanging out here. I'm on the other side because I know the other one's chasing me.
Yep, that's fine. Okay. It is Pran's turn. I'm gonna continue making a stealth check for them. Then we will move on the trigger turn. Okay.
Who has the earpieces?
I believe you and Zamasu, unless I'm
I
wrong?
believe I have one. I just didn't know who the other person
Wait,
I
did
think
Amon
it's
have
you
the
and
other one?
Amon, actually.
Yeah, because we gave them to the people that were most likely never to be seen together. And then twice they have been the only people together.
Uh-huh.
Either Pran got a 23 stealth. It is Fire's turn according to the combat tracker. So Fire is going to just kind of yell at the other dude, "Go after her!" To go after Mao, and then he turns towards Amon. "Who sent you? Is it that blasted witch again?"
The Merchants Consortium. Well, you guys didn't listen, so, you know, whatever.
No mind. We'll grind your bones and use them for our weapons. Which is, you know, most giants would just eat them, but we're practical people here. And then he looks up towards the other one. Kill him. It's her turn. Time to kill him. She's going to simply lay you down over on this anvil over here, and she's going to take her blacksmith hammer and bring it down on you, which is
Eh,
pretty metal.
Okay, no. You're not allowed to make that pun.
Oh, that wasn't even like a pun.
That was a pun.
I'm just picturing it, dude. 24.
oh, that's a
one.
for hit. Yep, okay.
Whoops, shifted her a little. Okay. That is 15 damage. She brings it down on you. You like struggle, and you're able to like shift your way out of the way as her crushing grip like pumps the life out of you a bit. She stands still, and then she goes for another attack. That is a 20 total.
Yep.
Okay. Another 12 damage.
Okay. Let me make 2 con saves.
Okay.
Although I think Zumasu is gonna drop his lose his protection spell pretty soon.
Okay.
Ooh, actually drop it. Yeah, he's okay.
Zumasu,
gone.
your magical shield that was surrounding you, you can still see it in your invisible, like, Frodo vision, but it just suddenly drops. Meanwhile,
Loud whisper to the others. Amon got hit hard.
the young fire giant nearby you, Mao, is going to continue walking down this hallway in a hurried rush, but they're giants, so they take their time a bit.
That's right, lumber. Lumber away. Also, the skin that I'm hiding behind, does it look like patchwork of like humanoids put together or something bigger?
It looks kind of indistinguishable. It looks like a lot of beasts of some sort.
Oh, okay. There could be people in there.
Probably not. They're very big.
Okay.
Okay, Zimosu beat that trigger turn, so I'm gonna drag vision over here.
I actually don't know where the damn pit is still.
That's
kinda
fine.
go in the general direction.
Goose is able to take you guys there. It's to the north. Basically follow this track.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me see my maximum walking distance. Wait 1 second.
The other two have the same speed as you, so they'll just follow you, and Boom Crash, I guess, will just be 30 feet behind.
Well, she cast. Yo, yeah. So. Oh, great, there's more of them. At least
I
some of
told
them
you
as well.
there would be more. I described the route to you.
Yep. Okay, that's pretty much all I got.
Okay, unfortunately we need to keep going over here.
We're gonna make it to some dead bodies, aren't we?
Starting to look that way.
I'm alive.
One of them's alive. The other one is getting hammered over here.
Can you teleport up a wall or something? Spider-Man it?
You do have your cloak.
Yeah, I've been trying to save it for the actual escape, but
Right?
I think it might be time, though.
Don't die.
Okay,
That is the actual escape.
it is Goose's turn.
Goose is going to continue to assist Amon and try and distract the fire giant so Amon can escape.
Okay, it is continuing to be a thorn in the fire giant's side as she's struggling to keep Amon like plastered down to this anvil. She keeps like swinging at Goose. In fact, she's getting to the point where she might need to like try and swat at this thing.
Goose is gonna scream at Amon, "Get out! Escape! Leave!"
Which it can, being a raven.
Yep.
So Amon, you do hear this. It sounds like Boom Crash's voice almost. Maybe some of your voices mixed in.
eh,
Okay, Boom Crash, you're just moving, right?
Yep.
And Amon, it is your turn.
okay. Okay, to make sure, okay. So, I guess I'm just going to zoop 80 feet up.
80 feet up to the top of the hole.
Yep.
Okay, you voit up to the top of the hole. And you are no longer restrained. And you won't get to waste your death ward.
Yep. And I guess that's it. I'm just gonna sit down. I was like, oh well.
As she brings her hammer down, it clangs onto nothing. Where did he go? They both like kind of like look around for a while. But this guy, for now, continues to chase Mao. Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's
6,
right. You don't know where I went.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it did have to dash to get here. It's going to make a perception check because it's actively looking for you. Okay, it sees your little toesies just peeking out from underneath the curtain there. Couldn't have gotten far, little one. But it has to end its turn. Now, it is your turn.
Keep up,
Cat
big
and
boy.
mouse.
Be quiet as a mouse.
As a mouse, I get it. Very funny. Hmm. 30. So move 30 feet. She moved through the curtain.
She did not move through the curtain. She moved further down the hallway.
Oh, okay. Can I peek through the curtain, like in the edge, as I'm running past?
Yep, it's very easy. It doesn't cover most of the doorway.
Okay.
It just kind of is a vague curtain. As you peek through, you see that... Actually, I can just remove it if you'd like.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll let me grab it. Stop moving.
Sorry.
It's adjusting the dynamic lighting. Okay, see, now it's letting me do it. Maybe it was because you were, like, stuck in it last time.
Maybe.
Anywho, you see there are two fire ogres there that are just kind of sitting on the ground. One of them is, like, ripping at a hunk of meat of what looks like horse leg. They don't notice you.
Can I... Fuck. I'm gonna drop something on the ground that's gonna, like, make it feel like I went through there.
Okay. What are you gonna drop?
Looking.
You start patting down your body.
Well, I was hearing that stupid skirt.
Oh, the jeweled
agate-
skirt?
Yeah, the jeweled skirt. Just to drop it, like, in the corner.
Weren't you
As it-
wearing that?
No, I was, like, holding it, like, on my shoulder. Or, like,
Right,
over
you
my
did say
shoulder.
that.
I said I refused to wear it because it looks stupid.
Because it looks stupid, yeah. You whip it down onto the ground.
And run off in the opposite direction to try and kind of be quiet and keep up with the other one.
Okay. She is rounding the corner, but this will probably require a stealth check.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right up to the edge. Press against the wall. Love me? Yes.
Okay, you move super quietly and, like, peek just around the corner as she is rounding the bend where a set of huge stone doors lie. Okay, it's Pran's turn. Let's do a quick little stealth check for this boy. We'll resolve that later.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it is this fire giant's turn. He's going to just vaguely look around and try a perception check. He might do a cursory glance, like, up in the tunnel if he saw that you magically disappeared. So he's going to try a perception check. This isn't opposed or anything. It's pretty high.
This is more of like an intelligence check.
Well, he is going to probably glance up there. I think he might glance up there, and he might
That's
see
fine.
Amon. And as he does, he just looks up, and then he just says, "It must have gotten away up there. Nothing we can do about it. Stand guard here." And then he starts walking off in another direction. You guys don't see exactly where he goes. Meanwhile, this fire giant is going to stand sort of in the middle. He just sort of snarls at Amon from down here, and it's going to, like, pick up a stray hunk of, like, iron ore, and it's going to throw it up in Amon's direction, although it's probably way beyond the range. Well, it's beyond the initial range, so it's a disadvantage. The fire giant casts Yeet, and it
That's pretty good.
gets a 20.
Yep.
There it is. It smashes into the stone outcropping where you landed, Amon, and explodes for 32 bludgeoning damage. You
I have one
backpedal.
hit point.
You backpedal onto the ground.
Is that with the death ward, or is that?
I was
just-
gonna ask.
No, I was a 33. It's
Nice.
a 32.
That's awesome. Yeah, she no longer has sight of you, but she kind of, like, does a silent, like, fist pump, like, yeah. Okay, it's the young fire giant's turn. She's going to head around this corner and open the hefty door and go inside. And Mao, you can hear her saying, "Dronga! Dronga! We have intruders!" And you hear another distant voice from within that sounds deep and bellowing. And we go to the trigger turn. Let's Come on down. Bringing it on down. There you guys are.
I wish I could run fast.
I wish you could too, really. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. There we go. I wanted to drag the other camera. Okay, so you guys continue to move. It probably won't be very much longer because everybody seems to be starting to get into a safer position.
It's over this way, right? I kinda know.
Yeah, it's following the railroad tracks. I promise I'm not railroading you, though.
Josh.
I feel like we derailed some things on this point.
Honestly,
there we go.
these are here for your benefit, not mine.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Boom Crash gets a flash of Donkey Kong Country in her head as she eyes the railroad tracks. Okay, you guys start rushing through. You see the Jackalwares mining away. I guess I can also go up here. Sorry to drag people that aren't here. Amon, you probably... where did you want to land on this pit?
I mean, that's probably a decent location, given the relative position.
So maybe like over here or something?
You're over here.
Okay. And obviously Mao and Goose are still down there. Okay, cool. Took care of that. This is the most flipping back and forth that I've ever had to do, and this is the only time that I think it would actually be necessary, because you guys did have a long way to travel. And it's not like these guys aren't able to kill people. Okay, Goose has a turn now. Goose sees that Amon has sort of gone to safety. Do you want to follow Amon or try and find where Mao went?
I think he's going to try and find Mao at this point. So I think she went this way. So do. So can I move to this square?
Certainly can. As long as you got the move speed for it.
Okay, 2 move actions. That's it.
The fire giant sees Goose run past. Pesky thing. Okay, Boom Crash, you're just moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amon, you're at the top of that pit. The fire giants... Okay. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it.
What about it?
I gotta go over here, because there was just a loud explosive noise near your location. The other fire giants turn towards you. This one's probably gone back, actually. But they see that Amon has landed at the top here. What do you do?
I'm just going to sip on a greater healing potion.
Sure, I can get that for you.
It will be 4 plus 4.
Yeah, I was just on the wrong layer again. 14 hit points. You said greater, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. In that case, then I think I am just going to cast. Actually, where is everyone? Am I the only one here?
You're the only one there. The rest are on their way.
All right. In that case, I think it's time for me to pull out a spear weapon. Out here, and make a swipe.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna upcast it. So there's that.
After downing your potion, you launch your scythe towards this other fire giant. It has turned towards you and it hasn't had much time to react. You land a vicious blow right near its torso. That is a critical hit. Roll that fat damn. Alright, 2d8 damage plus
4.
4. 14. She takes 14 necrotic damage. It hasn't made a deep wound in the fire giant, but it has taken dire notice of you. Okay. Need to now go to... Are you moving at all, by the way?
Right, I should move. Okay.
Yeah, I'll let you do that before I move over.
Alright, there we go.
Cool beans. I like how Roll20 says it's opening the planar transport every time I move screens. Okay. So here we
Well,
go.
it ain't wrong.
More like player transport. Okay, the one that is chasing Mao, it is their turn. It flips open the curtain down over here. Yeah. And it is going to make a perception check. Mao, check what your stealth was, but I'm pretty sure it was high.
Yeah, it was a 29.
Okay. Yeah, I think your base is a 25. Would have been a problem if it had advantage, but it doesn't. So it sees the thing that you left behind, and it smirks to itself, and it's going to head towards the curtain. And it is able to pull it back, and it just sees the two fire ogres there. What are you two doing sitting on your asses? Did somebody come in here?
No, boss. Nobody came in. We were here the whole time.
Give me that! And he smacks the horse-like leg out of the ogre's hand. There's a tiefling loose in here. Go find it! And then they start looking around like they dropped something and just start searching the room frantically.
Yes.
Mao, it is your turn. The stone door just to your south appears to be just barely open, although the fire giant also has its back to you currently, as it's chastising these fire ogres. What would you like to do?
Go this way.
Okay, I'm gonna need a new stealth check.
No,
It's pretty good.
I'm also gonna down a potion.
Okay, that's fine. Stealthing for you is a bonus action. What type of potion is it?
It is. Oh, go. This is healing potion. It was the one that we got from.
What's your name?
Yeah, the tea lady.
Tanagrin?
Tanagrin, thank you.
I think she gave you greater ones?
I think so.
Okay, 19 hit points. And you are able to get through this stone door. It is open just a crack, as the fire giant kind of left it hanging open. She is just within the doorway, and you can hear another fire giant speaking from the other room.
So I'm hiding behind her leg, kind of.
Kind of. There is a table nearby that is you're able to walk underneath because it's giant-sized.
I will definitely die for that later, but I kind of use the stealth and an item interaction and my movement.
Yeah. Okay. So the other voice is saying, "Just go find them. I don't care. If it's just that witch again, she's probably just sending some more people to try and kill us all. They'll fail just like the rest. Yes, my lady. And don't bother me again with this inane nonsense. I just thought that you should know. Get out of my room."
Thought you ought to know.
And she's going to turn to start leaving soon.
Do they sound normal? Because the ones above, I kind of picked up on that weird they almost seem like they, almost like we're receiving orders, they were being a bit slower to think about what they were doing or saying.
Make an insight check.
Julia, step back from the mic.
Oh, apologies. Thank you.
No worries.
A natural 20. You see a fire in their eyes, if you will, that is not present in the ones that were upstairs. Using the term upstairs a little wantonly here. But yeah, these ones seem to be a bit more intense and honestly, you are getting the impression from your natural 20 here that the ones upstairs were brainwashed.
Like they might have been recovered from the spires?
You're not sure,
Okay.
but you're getting the impression that they were probably under some sort of control of some sort. These ones, however, seem to be having their own distinctive will. Anywho, any further actions?
Nope, I'm just gonna... I mean, she's probably gonna turn around. I'm gonna try and move with her, but there's only so much I can do.
You can, if you have room, like movement, you could duck under the table.
Well, you had me do the hide, right?
I had you do a stealth as you walked into the room, so she hasn't noticed you. You could simply move underneath of the table.
I still don't think I have enough room, because 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 through the door.
She doesn't take up as much space as, like, that entire huge space.
I know. I mean, but I'll just... Fine. DM give it. Allie will take it. Under the table.
Sure. You go under the table.
Trying to figure out technicalities because of the potion and the stealthing and the movement.
No, it's fine. You've barely done much this turn. This isn't a stretch of the imagination. You stealthed and then you moved. The only stretch is that you're moving through this giant space, but they're bipedal, so I'm allowing it.
Okay.
Okay. It is Pran's turn. Thankfully, there weren't too many fire giants nearby, so you guys actually weren't noticed last time. Pran got a low roll. Pran's gonna try again. Okay, that's more like it. Meanwhile, we got the 2 fire giants in this main foyer here are gonna go. The other one, the lady that threw the rock at Amon is just going to stand guard down here. The other one is going to continue to walk off. I'm gonna kind of remove him from the initiative there. We're going to continue, progress. It is the young fire giant's turn. She bows her head and turns towards the stone door. And she is going to open it and go through it. And then close the stone door behind her tight. Okay, now we go to Zamasu's turn. Now is now locked in the other person's room.
We won't talk about it. It's fine.
Just telling you what's the sitch.
Can I see what's up with these slaves out here?
Whoa, they're prisoners with jobs.
But they don't have rights.
But they have jobs. They're being provided for. So
That's being a fire giant apologist. Like a perception check to see if basically I'm kind of thinking, what if we break them free to try and create a distraction? So I want to see how they look.
Okay. They are they have like their legs bound in chains. Their hands aren't really as similarly bound, but they're just chipping away. They haven't taken notice of you at all.
I'm invisible, so I completely forgot I'm invisible. So I'm just gonna go to big crouch. This is me being stupid since I roll a 1. Do you think these guys would be any help as I motion to these guys as I'm running? Forgetting I'm invisible.
Boomcrash, you're too far away from the mic.
Okay.
No, I'm just we didn't say anything.
No, I didn't. I wasn't really paying attention.
Zumasu is wondering if you guys want to use the jackal wares as a distraction, but he's invisible, so he doesn't want to do anything.
I kind of don't want to do anything either.
Okay. I also didn't notice anything particular about them. I'm just like, hey, these guys look like they might help.
I don't think they will.
Okay.
I think that they are under the boot, and we can't ask them to do any more right now. That's not fair.
Okay.
Okay.
I would say that Amon notices you guys, but you're either invisible or stealthing. But either way, you can now see Amon, who is on the other side of the pit and facing down a fire giant that is closing in on him.
Where is this pit?
It is far to the north.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. They can't see you either, thanks to the what's it called? Fog of War.
This is taken into account. We have dark vision, right? Or no?
Yeah, you guys have dark vision. There's dim
Okay.
light emitted from the lava things. Goose's turn is now. Goose is going after Mao, right? So actually,
Yes.
I'm just gonna have you make a what's it called? A perception check for Goose. You can access Goose's token up there. Okay, you got it anyway. Okay, yeah, you definitely know where Mao had headed, mostly because there's a giant chasing her. So I'll move Goose once we move back to the other page.
That.
Boom Crash, you moved, right? That's all you
Yep.
were doing?
Mhm.
Come on, it is your turn. Oh, I forgot to add this dude to the initiative. Hold on a tick. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I can't see shit, so I think I'm just going to. I assume it's this thing.
Actually, it's the one where your spirit weapon is.
Yeah, I can't even see my spear weapon. So I guess I'm just gonna make an attack.
Yeah, you can do that. You spin your spirit weapon, which is dimly glowing in the distance, and you just start wildly spinning it around.
It must be like just out of the range because I see like the little circle for me is like.
Well, Mao, you're a little closer to her. Yep, that's gonna hit the fire giant.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not there technically, but I see it.
Okay, so 10 damage.
She takes 10 damage.
All right, I move 3 spaces. I think I'm gonna do total dead onto.
Alright, let's make a wisdom save. As roll 20 continues to strug. I think I might disable the animated dice for this stream because it's not.
All right, 15 damage.
Oh, it's also doing the animations there. That's why.
I said turn this off.
Yeah, but it's doing them on the other screen that I have. That could be why. Okay, so I'm gonna turn those off. Now, it makes its wisdom. It fails its wisdom save, so it's not at full hit points. It's gonna take 15 damage. Neato.
All right, I'm gonna move the 4 spaces back.
She winces as she's taking all this necrotic damage from your scythe and from your magic. You recoil away from the situation. Okay. Now it is the fire giant that was chasing Mao, so I think we're gonna have to go back there for a tick. Okay. Yep, that is that one. Which is over here, which you guys don't have visibility of. But he's gonna try and make a perception check as he leans into the room and continues to yell at the fire ogres. She must be in here somewhere. She dropped her thing.
There's not much in here. Yeah, there's nothing to check unless she's in the lava.
He smacks the ogre upside the head. Idiot!
Ooh.
Must have been a distraction. He pops his head out behind the curtain and looks down both ways. He's not sure which way she's headed. He yells down to the young fire giant that just walked through the door. Did you see her head this way? I didn't see anything. She must be somewhere. Find her. And I think that's going to be that for them. Mao, it is your turn. You are in a room with a giant-sized bed, 2 giant-sized barrels, some like just ambient flame jets in the corner. You're ducked under a gigantic table, and there is a gigantic crate over in the corner of the room.
But there's no person in here.
No, there isn't. The voice was coming from beyond a curtain to the west.
Peek around the curtain stealthily.
Okay. I'm gonna shift
I'm
this
gonna
down.
see a fire giant taking a bath in lava.
No, but you do walk in, or at least peek in, and you can see that there is a large, younger, about the same age as that other fire giant that came in, fire giant, and she is just playing with a sort of giant trinket over at a stone like table, and she's just like looking it over in her hands as she like starts spinning some of this golden wire around it. You can see that there is a bed in this room. There's a flame jet that you can hear to the north, but you can't see it. And then there is a humongous statue, which is where the star is, yeah. The statue seems to depict that of a tall, bearded giant wielding a flaming hammer. The hammer kind of has like a huge square front and then a pointed back, and it's set ablaze in flame. They are wearing full plate, and have a horned helm.
Do they have a crown?
They do not.
Alright, that's fine. I'm gonna hide behind it.
Okay. You rush into the room, tiptoeing,
Tiptoeing, yep.
and you hide behind that. Make a stealth check.
I mean, it's my base.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the fire giant does not notice you. It just continues to work with its jewel making here.
Was I able to get a better view of what's in the fire giant's hand?
It kind of has its back to you, but you can make a perception check. It looks like it's probably some sort of necklace of some sort, and she's just going over and making the chain links in this gigantic necklace.
Okay. I'm gonna wait till my next turn. I'm gonna try and get underneath the bed to get a better view at it.
Okay. Meanwhile, we go to Pran. And who are these fire giants? Okay, it's that fire giant. We'll just continue with Pran's stealth. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, damn. Well, when you roll a lot, sometimes bad things happen. It's just how things be sometimes. Anywho. We go to this fire giant, who is near the scythe here. Just making a roll here. Okay. She kind of like takes this necrotic damage, and then she just shakes her head and looks over towards Amon. I'll kill you! And she draws a great sword, and she starts hurtling towards you.
Alright.
She had to dash to get over here, but she is just swinging her sword just within your range, so she is done with her turn. The fire giant below is there. We'll just remove them. We'll just remove the young fire giant because they're kind of like walking away now. Zumasu, it is now your turn. What would you like to do? I will...
We're still just following the path, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I see a hole.
You do see a hole.
I also see a giant, but it don't notice me.
Does not.
I also can't cross here very...
Yeah, it is.
I can-
That's gonna need a check probably, or you're gonna have to sneak between the giant's feet.
I'll make a check.
Okay, make an athletics check. So you go to take a running jump.
God damn.
Yikes. Make a dexterity save.
Okay. Seriously?
As you go to leap across this lava pit, you're kind of like eyeing the giant a little too closely, and your foot slips on some loose stones, and you sink like down into the lava. Not into it, but like onto it. But the heat is intense, and it starts like just igniting your lower half. You're gonna take some damage, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
You take 14 fire damage.
Okay.
But you're able to quickly jump off of the molten rock and leap onto the other side. That was just a little bits away. Pran
What happens
just
to the invisibility, by the way?
you haven't made an attack or cast a spell, so nothing.
So it just looks like a weird ember fire.
There's
on
a
top
weird
of
fire
lava.
effect, yeah. Pran just kind of hears this happen and goes, "Zumasu, you shit!" And you can see that the fire giant has turned towards Pran. Another intruder, I see. And draws his great sword. I'm gonna add him to the initiative now.
God damn it. One good roll follows another good roll.
Yep. On initiative, work with me here. Okay, Zumasu, any further movement, or was that the end of your movement?
That was the end of my movement. That was the last 15 feet.
Okay, it is Tethys' turn. Tethys technically has the effect going on himself, but he does see that Pran has been spotted, so he's gonna consider casting this. I just want to see what it does. Hypnotic pattern, waving pattern, 30-foot cube. Moment and then vanishes. Wisdom save, failed save becomes charmed for a minute. Okay, that sounds good. Tethys is going to cast a spell which breaks his invisibility, and he's going to create a hypnotic pattern over here, between this fire ogre and this fire giant, to try and get their attention. They both see this interesting rainbow light that just appears, and it transfixes them thanks to the power of Kaifon. Let's make some wisdom saves. Ooh, promisingly low. Let's see if the fire ogre... higher than them, but still low. So both of them are actually incapacitated, thanks to Tethys. Neat. It's Goose's turn. Goose sees the two giants that were chasing Mao walk out of the curtain, and they are both angry and looking around. You see one of the fire giants, and I will say, do you speak giant?
Nope.
Okay. Then the older fire giant leans over to the other one and points down the hallway to the east of that area, and then says something, and then points up to the north, and then points directly at the person in a condescending manner, shaking their finger at them, and then points off towards the blacksmith area with all the anvils, and then she nods and says something in affirmation and runs off in that direction. Meanwhile, the larger fire giant heads off to the east. That's that. Do you follow where you think Mao went? Because there's no sign of Mao.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay. I will assume Goose has gone down that direction. And they can probably get just about to the stone door at the end of their movement. So,
Okay.
Boom Crash, it is now your turn. I think you had to move this turn, but
yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, then that's cool. You can move. Kind of works out because there's sort of stuff going on. Okay, you make it to here. The fire giant has noticed Pran, but is now transfixed by a hypnotic pattern over here, as well as the fire ogre.
Neat.
Tethys looks back to you and goes, "I can hold them for a while. Looks like they're both transfixed. Should be fine to pass by them. I think I see a Mon up to the north. Probably needs help."
2 talons up. Let's keep on going. Let's hustle.
Okay. Cool. And then if you are done with your turn, then we will go to Ammon. It is your turn. The fire giant is just upon you.
All right. I'm going to disengage as a bonus action.
Right, you're a monk.
Monk's breath.
Focusing on your key, you backflip away from the fire giant, flipping over their sword strike as you tumble around the pit, where you know Goose and Mao have still descended. You see that Zumasu, well, actually, you literally don't see Zumasu. You see Pran and Tethys nearby, transfixing a fire giant and an ogre with their hypnotic pattern.
I'm gonna kill myself. Sorry, there's some background.
Yeah, I think you said that a little strangely. It sounded like you said you were going to kill yourself, but I think you meant heal yourself.
Heal. It's just that there's some background noise. I'm trying to keep it quiet.
It's fine. I just thought it was funny.
I thought you had the death ward on, so I was like, oh my god, is he gonna stab himself so he comes back to full health?
No, it brings you back to 1, but
Oh, okay.
but good thinking. It's worth a shot.
Worth a shot.
It's like that Mystery of the Druids game that you showed me, Mon.
Dolby surround sound.
Okay, you touch your breastplate and you are able to heal yourself. And by breastplate, I mean nothing because you're a monk. Man, making descriptions is hard once you guys start multi-classing.
Yep.
Alright, it is this fire giant's turn. He is transfixed. Does he get an extra save? No, it doesn't. Yep. He's just charmed. Fire giant down there, that's fine. Then we're gonna have to go to Mao. So now we go flip back to... Actually, we don't need to necessarily flip back. So Mao, what are you doing in Drana's, as it were, or Draga's?
Braga's.
Yeah, in Draga's room there.
I didn't flip back. I'm still in the other room.
No, I didn't flip you guys back because I didn't know if you had
Okay.
something in mind that didn't require me flipping back.
I mean, I was gonna try and get underneath the bed because I want to investigate what that object was. If it's the crown, yeah. I'm gonna message Amon and be like, I found it, but I need to see it first. So I'll move underneath the bed. I'll stealth underneath it.
Okay, just another stealth check as you scamper down there like a little mouse. Okay, she hasn't noticed you. You tumble underneath the bed, and you can see, once again, her back is to you, but it doesn't look like she's necessarily fiddling with a crown of any sort. It does, in fact, look like a necklace. It does have an amulet on it, and the amulet just has the sigil of a flaming sword, carved out of precious stones.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait a bit. And then, I mean, I'll message him and be like, I'm still alive, by the way, just letting you know.
Okay.
Neat.
Neat.
Okay, that's fine. So if you are not doing anything else and just observing,
For now, I want to figure out how I can possibly get her to be distracted and get up and move. In the meantime, I'm gonna look through my stuff to figure that out.
okay, you start rummaging through your stuff to try and find something that'll help you in this situation. We will go to Pran. Pran's no longer caring too much about hiding. Pran's going to try and sneak underneath this thing's legs here, since it's completely distracted, and incapacitated, in fact. Pran has no trouble doing that. He goes over to Amon. We heard you fell down a pit, or were thrown down a pit.
Yeah. Things did not go well as we hoped.
Get back here! The fire giant to the north shouts. Oh, looks like we got bigger problems. He draws his short swords. And I think he's going to get in front of you. Try and hold off this giant. Hey! Over here, stupid! And then he's just going to dash like off in the corner here to try and draw it away from you. And I'm going to have him make a intimidation check. Intimidation. Okay, yeah. The fire giant, reeling from the necrotic damage, minor necrotic damage, looks towards the loud Marn and then starts racing after it. In fact, it's taking its turn right after. Looks like it can just barely get to where they are. That's neat. I think I found out how to solve the music problem when the music stops playing. If I adjust the volume, if it's like not doing anything, it seems to like come back. It's
Oh,
neat.
nice.
Doesn't affect you guys, but I just thought that was neat. I hope that's an actual solution and not me imagining it. She swings her greatsword towards Pran and hits for a whopping 38 slashing damage.
Jesus.
Ah! Pran is slammed into the wall. He's going to uncannily dodge some of that and resist. Let's see, what's half of that? 15 plus 14, 19. So he's going to not take as much damage. But then she goes for another swing. This time, vertical strike. Oh, and it misses. Those were two very low rolls with a plus 11. Pran backpedals away and is able to dodge past it. Zumasu, you are invisible. It is your turn.
So, wait. The lady over here is attacking? Okay.
Yep, she is attacking Pran, and she was attacking Amon before.
We still don't know where Ali is. Or Mao is. Okay. I'm still invisible. Let me see my movement. I have to get right up in her face to be able to attack. Screw it! I'll attack. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Okay, you break your invisibility.
Longsword slash.
That is going to hit. It's definitely going to hit you at advantage. You go out and you clip her back leg.
Alright, time for some expanding some spell slots to draw some aggro. Just a sec.
Ooh, Blinding Smite. I'll do that con save right now. Okay, yeah, she failed the con save. Oh, wait. Maybe she didn't. She has a plus that I didn't. Okay, yeah,
Giants have a lot of constitution.
her roll is a 21.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Okay. Well, that's the thing. Only 12 radiant damage, that's still better than nothing, and,
Oh, actually, it's not a
There's my
21,
snake.
but it's still a 26 or 16.
not a fiend or undead. Okay, so that's 13 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12.
Okay, so that's the Blinding Smite damage still happens, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
it just, the blinding does not happen.
So we got 22, 30, 43 damage. You slash into her leg, and a blast of radiant light fills the caverns with temporary daylight as she reels from the sudden radiant damage that's blasting out of her kneecap. Ah! She falls down to one knee.
Can I make like an intimidation slash... I want to try and negotiate at the same time.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
You can intimidate
All right.
her, but
I'll
I'm not
try
gonna
and
allow a
intimidate as well as
negotiation.
that'll do.
I
Unless
mean,
she rolls really bad.
well, I think that she's pretty well intimidated by the amount of damage that you guys can put out. But I'm not gonna say she's scared of you.
Yeah, that's fair. I did not hit, I'm gonna guess with that.
Yeah, no, your second strike swings wide as she like swats you away with her forearm.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's
for
all I
your
got.
turn? Okay.
No, I had to use my movement to even get to her. I've
Tis
successfully drawn the aggro.
nice. It is Tethys' turn. Tethys, I don't think needs to do anything other than concentrate on that thing, so he's just going to continue to walk over here, and he'll dash over to nearby where the fight's happening. Boom Crash is on the way, Tethys says to him on, like, gestures back over his shoulder. He's gonna keep these giants transfixed. Seems like a good option. It is Goose's turn. Goose can see that the stone door in this hallway is closed. Goose doesn't see Mao anywhere, so the only way that Mao probably could have gone is where those fire ogres were, or beyond this stone door. Have Goose make a investigation check.
Okay. Investigation. Okay, good luck, little boy. Let's do this. Nope.
Goose isn't sure where Mao has gone, but you don't think that she's left this area, so you do have a good idea where you might be able to find Mao
Mm-hmm.
if you need to. What do you want Goose to do? Continue to search, or like perch in this area, or go back to you guys?
I think he's gonna go back and try and find where Amon went.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, you're pretty well aware of where Amon went, especially when the fire giant threw a rock up towards him. So Goose can easily head back towards this pit here. It'll
Okay,
just take a
yeah.
few turns to get back.
yep.
Meanwhile, Boom Crash, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna keep on moving, and I'm gonna keep my invisibility because I like not drawing aggro.
Keep in mind, you can move through this guy. He's completely hypnotized,
Okay. Good.
and it does not require a check to jump over him.
Okay. Then I'll be close to here then.
Okay, you have grouped up with the rest of them. They, of course, can see you. You just have a shimmering silver sheen around you. Okay, Amon, it is your turn. It looks like the fire giant is currently engaged with Zumasu, and to a lesser extent, Pran.
All right, time to go in. Let's do. Okay, that.
Yeah, that just
that?
hits armor.
Okay.
Kink. That one hits.
Okay, and then there's also D6.
Yep.
Necrotic. Actually, hold on just a sec. I don't think that's the way. Okay, yeah. So, I got. So that's 7 damage,
All right.
and then I'm gonna on the key point to make one more attack.
Right. Yeah. Isn't it 2 more attacks?
No, because I
Oh,
did
'cause
it
you-
wrong.
you
Because
don't have an
only a
extra
one
attack. Got it.
normally- Yeah, yeah.
Cool. That one unfortunately misses as well.
Okay.
Also, you might. I can try and figure it out after, but I think there's a way to append the necrotic damage to all of your unarmed strike attacks. If you want, I can try and show you after. But otherwise, you can look for that when it's not your turn as well.
Like, I'm never gonna hit, so it doesn't even matter. Just don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Okay, it's this fire giant's turn. He's not doing anything. That fire giant is down below. He's gone. I think. Yeah. Okay, Mao, it is your turn again. So you are under the bed currently. Have you come up with a plan?
I don't really have much that I can throw that's gonna be like big enough. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try and chuck some stuff underneath or into the other room.
Okay, like to the north end?
Yeah, like beyond the what's it called?
Statue?
Yeah, no, not the statue. Beyond the curtain.
Oh, beyond the curtain. Okay. Okay, what are you chucking?
Well, I think the biggest thing that I have is like a spyglass, and I really don't want to throw that.
That's the biggest thing you own?
A lot of stuff. Oh, I have a crowbar. I'm gonna throw a crowbar. That actually works. Make a giant noise.
That will make a big noise. Sure, that's also pretty heavy, so I am going to have you make a athletics check.
It's a crowbar. It's like throwing a hammer.
Yeah, you're throwing it pretty far.
happy.
Fine.
Have you IRL thrown a crowbar?
Yes. I've also thrown a hammer. You can throw them pretty far.
Yeah, but hammers have like a weight on one end.
What if I throw the hammer instead of the crowbar?
You could,
So
if
I
you
have-
have hammers, then yeah, you
I
could
do.
throw a
I have a
hammer.
hammer and a crowbar.
Yeah, go ahead. So that won't need a check, I don't think.
Okay. Good.
Uh,
Yeah, that was real bad.
You go to throw the crowbar, and then you like decide against it and pull out a hammer,
Nah.
and you yeet it across where the curtain is. It kind of like brushes the curtain a bit as it moves into the other room, and makes a clattering noise. The giant like stops and looks over towards the curtain. She kind of narrows her eyes and then puts down what she's doing and stands up. You can see she's wearing like a long chainmail dress that's like girded with bronze at the bottom of it, and the rest of her top is like a breastplate. She takes out what looks to be a gigantic greatsword, but is actually just a dagger to her, and she starts walking towards the curtain.
She put the thing down she was working on, though.
Yeah, she did.
I want to take it.
Okay, you go over towards the stone table, which is currently about 10 feet high.
Okay. What about the chair? Can I, like, try and climb
There is
up
no
that?
chair.
Damn it.
She was standing.
Fuck. On.
Well, kneeling,
There's
I guess.
Legs, there's legs to this table. I crawl up the legs.
There are no legs to this table. It is a giant stone slab.
Are there handholds?
There are... Strangely enough, they didn't consider to put handholds into the...
Not in that sense. Like cracks or anything? No?
It's fairly solid and smooth. It is not
Is it
going
like
to be easy to climb, but you could try it, being a crafty rogue.
Is it like that stupid stone wall that we walked past today?
No, it's even
Okay.
smoother than that.
Fuck.
Do you have anything that could help you?
I have titans and stuff, but I just threw my hammer.
Do you have a hook that is attached to a rope?
Yes, I do. Okay.
Hmm.
I guess I'll take a moment to attach it to the grappling hook and yeet that up.
Okay, you tie up your grappling hook to the rope and throw it up, and that's probably going to be the end of your turn, because that's like 2 item interactions.
Wait, what if I use it to try and pull the item off instead?
That might be harder, because you can't see it from the
Okay.
ground.
Okay.
You toss it up, and it clinks onto the top of the base, the top of the thing there. It is Pran's turn. Okay, Pran is going to be reviewed by the DM to remember what they can do. Okay, generic rogue, got it. They're going to run around the side here, inside of their reach, and use their short sword, which is of course magic. That is going to hit the flanking bonus. I mean, it hits anyway. And they're going to deal 20 damage with the sneak attack added. And then they can make another attack, just can't apply the... Okay, then they deal another 5 piercing damage as they stab them in the back while they're temporarily leaning down on the ground from their radiant blow to their kneecaps there.
Just no more kneecaps for that person.
Yeah, they kind of exploded out. But they're still fine. They've just taken a huge blow, and now they're like sort of getting on the ground to play with these little dogs that they've found in their lair. 'Tis the fire giant's turn. It did just take a massive amount of damage from Pran, but it is still fairly intimidated by Zumasu. It's going to take its greatsword and try and like slam you with the hilt of it.
It misses!
It does miss. Frustrated with this, it's going to stand up to its full height and plunge the sword straight down onto you. And miss. You dodge roll out of the way of this as it sinks the sword deep into the ground. You can see that it would have done a massive amount of damage if it hit. It snarls at you as you spin around it. And Zumasu, it's your turn.
Stand down, this giant. We're here to talk with your leader. I don't know, persuasion?
If you'd like to try.
I'm gonna try. I mean, screw it. I'd rather not fight it.
She is hostile to you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Eh.
Giant?
We kind of have her surrounded now.
I mean, you do. She sees you say this, and she kind of like shakes her head. No, what's going on here? And she shakes it off though, as she seems to like get reinvigorated, and yells to fight through whatever turmoil she's going through.
Can I do like a?
Sorry, I progressed the turn order, but it's technically your turn still.
Is that like an insight check sort of thing I could do? Because that seems weird.
It does seem weird. You can make an insight check.
God damn it!
Man, fire giants are just weird, huh?
Inspiration?
I wish I could do. We never get inspiration, yo.
You have inspiration at the beginning of each session.
Wait, we do?
That's how we
Is that
all
a
have.
what?
I do not remember that.
It's always been a
What
thing.
is an inspiration? What's inspiration do again? I haven't used it in ages.
You can re-roll a roll.
I kind of want to know what this is about. I'm just going to use it. Alright.
That's. I feel like you
No,
guys
I
should have
won't.
known that, but maybe it's just more frequent in our other sessions. But
I think so. Well, we usually almost die in the other sessions.
At-
Very, very.
Yeah, I'm
quickly.
going to save mine for almost dying.
yeah, at the start of each session, everybody gets inspiration. It doesn't matter if
Okay.
it's like a new game in day, a new day in game, or not. Blah blah blah. That was really hard to say for
How do
some
we
reason.
change flanking bonus? Do I get a plus to hit?
You
Is
get
how
a
that
plus
works now?
one to hit. Yes,
So does an 18 hit?
it just barely hits.
Sweet. Thank you, Pran. Nah.
Pran like stabs at him, and she goes to like spin around and attack it, where you're able to get in a good blow for a solid 16 damage.
I didn't mean to press that button. It's the other divine spell.
Are you a fiend?
Oh,
Where is-
By the might of
Ooh.
Hieronius! You poke her for 4 damage.
Boink. What is that even roll? Is that like that was 2 2s? Great.
Nice. Okay. So,
That doesn't hit.
as she does this strange, weird fire giant thing that must just be something weird about fire giants, you slam her in the back with your sword, leaping up to try and get a good blow on her. Doesn't quite reach her back, but you still deal a ton of damage. The second blow does not land on anything except for armor.
I'm just gonna take a little step, so I'm still close to Amon, but we're not exactly in the same area.
Yeah,
I
he's
just-
weird. Don't want to be near him.
Yeah. I also don't want to be near the pit that she can just eat me into.
Okay. Tethys. I do want to check and see if Hypnotic Pattern is... need to make an action each time. I don't think it is. Yeah, I think it's fine. Just don't attack that dude. So, he's gonna summon his Eldritch Weapon and go over and attack. Finally! Some action. Kaifon, guide this maul. And he summons his maul to attack. It's cool at the mall, guys. It's a hit for 13 damage. Unfortunately, that's all they can do. Goose, at this point, is approximately where they are currently in the hole. So Goose makes it mostly to there. Next turn, they can fly 80 feet up to the top of the pit. Sorry.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
Boom Crash is now your turn. And Amon is on deck.
And Amon is what?
On deck, sorry.
On. Okay, got it.
Sorry, sports terms. I know you guys are all nerds.
Oh
So am I.
God. Ew. Sports. I don't know. I don't really.
Because I probably watch more sports than you, and I watch none.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go out of
that's
my
about
way
right.
to watch things that aren't sports. And I say, haha, this is my not sports for today.
Okay. I really want this fight to be over so we can rejoin the party, so I'm going to attack her.
Okay. You take out your talons, conveniently attached to your wrists, and
Mhm.
launch some Eldritch Blasts. That is not going to hit.
That is also not
It's
going
also
to hit.
not going to hit. You slam your shadowy Eldritch Blast into her, but she just, it skirts off of her heavy armor. Oh, third blast. I always forget you have a third blast. That one hits. After your repeated blows in the same location, finally forces it through, dealing 8 force damage.
So shoves her.
And it also shoves her. She tumbles over Pran a bit. I'll resolve that when I can reach Pran. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, you are also no longer surrounded in a silvery sheen.
Damn it. Okay.
Amon, it is your turn.
Alright. Let's just burn the cantrip on this. Total dead. Save.
Disabled animations, but it's still trying.
Okay.
So it is taking me a second.
As long as it's been cleared.
Okay, they do make the wisdom save.
Okay, that's
A little overkill.
yeah. Okay. You know what? At this stage, I think I'm just gonna keep on spending first level spell slots to heal myself. Alright. Move on.
Okay. Cool. You heal yourself as you speak a holy word. Yeah, we get it. You're still hypnotized. Okay. Mao.
I'm gonna back up to here, by the way. I'm just gonna walk.
Okay. Cool beans. Mao, it is your turn. You are able to get the grappling hook up there. Make a athletics check with advantage. Well, it's not that difficult.
I know, but it's always so sad.
You are able to climb up there. The grappling hook slips out at the last second, but you're able to grab onto the ledge of the table and pull yourself up. You look upon the table. It looks like it's got a bunch of belongings for this fire giant princess, you surmise. You see the amulet that she was working on. You see some jeweler's tools sized for a giant. You also see that there's several pieces of jewelry on this table, mostly sized for giants. There are some rings there that could easily be bracelets for you, or armbands, made out of various golds and silvers. Mostly golds, though.
Cool.
There's not much else here. There is a large box that seems to be a jewelry box of some sort, but it probably wouldn't be able to fit a crown for a giant-sized creature.
Well, I'm gonna quickly pull out my piece of chalk and I'm gonna write on the slab across the entire workspace. Tanagrin is using fire giants as colossi.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and steal some shit.
Alright.
It's gonna take a
probably
while.
I know, I probably won't have time for the stealing the shit, so the writing is more important.
Yeah. Make a sleight of hand check, I guess.
It is legible.
Yeah, it's legible and big. So you take the chalk, and once you're done, you just kind of toss the chalk over your shoulder, and you start
You
grabbing
impact
at jewelry stuff here. Make another sleight of hand check to grab as much as you can. Get. Okay. You're mostly able to just grab a large gold and ruby bracelet for you, but it's more like a ring.
That's fair.
Okay, then you can...
Scurry down the rope, if anything.
Yeah.
Quickly.
You can also just tumble down. It's only 10 feet up.
That's also fine. I just make sure to take the rope and the grappling hook.
Okay. You get off and you tumble down there. And you take 4 bludgeoning damage just as you hit the ground. You roll with it, and then you duck underneath the bed. I assume.
Yep.
Okay, that's going to be the end of your turn. Then we go to Pran. God damn it, Pran. Pran's going to take a little bludgeoning damage. A fire giant just fell on him. So he takes 10 damage. And then he's just going to climb up onto this fire giant who was just kind of barely knocked prone. As she's trying to get up, Pran jumps up on top of her and is going to try and use a short sword. That's going to hit and deal 5 piercing damage. She takes a massive blow to her torso in a chink in her armor, and she's just hanging on to life. Pran's going to make a second attack.
I really wish that insight worked.
And hits for 10 piercing damage. He strikes the blow into the same place again. He kicks it with his foot as it sinks ever deeper, and she goes, and she falls limp. Her hair goes out. You can see that there was some hair underneath, but it was just lit on fire. And she dead.
Uh,
Good job.
Pran pulls the sword out and goes, puts a dammer on the negotiations.
well, I mean, I wish we didn't have to do that.
Okay, so she's no longer in the initiative. We're sort of not in combat anymore, but we don't have long until the fire giants to the south are no longer hypnotized. Tethys alerts you guys to this. What do we do? Where's Mao?
I'm gonna point down.
I mean, I hate to do this. Pran, get in position. We're gonna take a hostage.
But aren't we going to go down to follow Mal?
Yes, to fight a bunch of fire giants seems like a terrible idea. Do we know where Mao is?
Goose has an approximate location, and Goose does
only
make it back to you guys.
approximately.
Yeah,
has a
so
geo-
I'm saying if we have a hostage, maybe we'll be able to get out of here.
What hostage?
Well, this lady ain't quite dead yet, is she?
Dead.
I mean, if you act quickly, maybe. You're not sure, though.
She's dead. Also, we are not gonna carry that.
I would say we do more a Goliath thingy. Somebody perched in.
You're going to
Necky.
tie her down.
I guess that's a good point. I was saying maybe we force her to move along, but yeah, tie her down and stuff.
You do
Well, we
know
don't
that
have
there
much
is
time for
another
that, I
giant
guess.
in this room that is aggroed to you. You guys probably have 30 seconds left.
Let's go down. Stop arguing with me.
All right.
All right.
Okay, come on.
You got the feather fall.
Yep. Featherfall.
Whoosh.
I smack you on the shoulder and I'm like, jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see how Featherfall works. I know that
I hope I.
I know it will work, obviously.
It's kind of a question of how
Up
many.
to
it works
5
on.
falling creatures within range, so you can just cast one spell on everybody if you want.
That would be lovely.
Yeah, I just
Everybody
wanted to check
go
that.
Don't cast it on me. Crunch.
No, save your ding. Save your ding. Death Void. You're gonna probably need it.
Okay, you guys jump into yon pit. Now I can finally take you guys over for realsies.
It's not possible to heal someone in a way that they won't immediately wake up, right?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, you guys... Oh, some of you still have the, effects on you. Sorry, it's taking me a while to do things. Okay. Trying to select this stupid thing. Okay, got rid of it.
If we have a little bit of time, can I just straight up drink the giant potion?
Yeah, you can drink the potion if you want, as you're sinking down slowly. The fire giant was standing guard down here, and she's looking up at you guys, and she pulls a weapon out from one of the nearby racks, and then goes back towards you guys, and she's like swatting her palm with the longsword that she's got in her hands, as you guys start slowly descending down into her grasp. Okay. This is gonna be fun. Let's roll for initiative again, unfortunately. Tethys kind of looks to you guys. I got another spell slot. You guys want me to try and hypnotize her too? Not sure what our plan
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea.
Because we don't want to deal with this anymore. We want to get in and get out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does he
In that
have
case-
enough to still cast his escape plan, though?
He can cast Arcane Gate. That's not one of his spell slots. It's
Okay, I just want to make sure that we still have a
Will be.
get out.
Okay.
Escape plan.
He has how many spell slots?
Okay, the giant strength potion lasts for an hour.
He has 3 spell slots. so he's only used one so far. And he's actually going first, which is mostly what I wanted to find out. As he descends, he's going to use Hypnotic Pattern on this fire giant. As a wisdom save.
That thunderbolt is the symbol for my giant strength.
As Tethys casts Hypnotic Pattern right in front of the fire giant, she just kind of like swats it away with her greatsword and says, "That's not going to work on me. I've waited too long." And Tethys just kind of shrugs at you guys. Oopsie doodle. And you guys start falling down. Tethys is going to land like kind of just right next to her.
Is there a way to update the strength on your character sheet without, like, frigging it up?
Honestly, I'd just put a note somewhere.
Okay, I'll just put it in my note.
Yeah, just put a note like on the character sheet on another page or something. I'm sure you'll see it and go, "Oh, that's not supposed to be that high" at some point.
23 would be amazing, though.
Also, how long does that potion last? An hour?
An hour.
Okay.
It's a stone giant.
Nice. Zumasu, you start to descend as well, and you finally land down near her. Technically, actually, I think she would probably have had a reaction ready for Tethys. She's going to strike at Tethys. She rolls a 30, which does hit him.
Can I impose disadvantage from the air?
I don't know if you want to.
That's a fair point.
Okay, he takes some damage. Zumasu, you land right next to the fire giant after it's swiped at Tethys. What do you do?
Is it a lady too or a guy?
This one's a lady.
Why are they all ladies? Okay.
Alright.
Monarchy.
Not sure why that's important.
Monarchy.
I guess it's a yeah. But I mean, you got princess, whatever. Swingy time. I'm just gonna be like, please stand down. We're looking for someone.
Still on this, huh?
I feel bad. We're just straight up killing the giants.
You're evil. Who cares? Come on.
Okay. Jeez. You swing at the fire giant, and that is gonna hit. Roll for damage.
Okay.
And you have plus 12 now.
Yeah, 23 helps.
Okay, that's gonna deal 18 damage. As you strike at the fire giant, she kind of like backpedals, like, ugh!
Okay,
Jeez.
it's apparently much easier to hit now.
It does that. For
And
damage.
it hurts a lot more now.
You swing with another blow with the longsword, and she's backpedaling. She's realizing that this little thing has a huge amount of punch behind it. She is putting all of her focus on you.
Can I please try and intimidate again? I can just kind of swim up and punch.
You can try.
Mighty Mouse.
Nope. She's just mad, confused, and angry.
She's surprised, but she's definitely putting her attention on you. She's not listening to a word you're saying. Goose!
Goose. Goose is going to. Goose. He's gonna leave. This is way
Yeah.
above his weight class.
I'm out of here, bye.
Yeah. But basically, he's going to lead people towards where he thinks Mao is. So that's what he's going to do.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay. Then it is Pran's turn. Okay, Pran is going to land. He's going to try and orient himself onto the other side of the fire giant. And he's going to get that good old sweet flanking bonus. Okay, that's 2 hits. First sneak attack, that is 16 damage, and then 7 damage. Pran is continuing to slash at them while she is invested in Zumasu. Amon, it is your turn. You kind of land like on the other side of Zumasu.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give Sumasu the Shield of Faith again.
You buff the tank.
Yep. You know, it'll be nice if he returns the favor, but he won't. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna do total death because that's the best thing to do.
Tis a cantrip. Wisdom. Okay, fails. So she's gonna take 15 necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. She claps her hands over her ears. What is that? Okay, anything else for you?
No, that is the. Oh, wait, what is her reach?
It is 10 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna go over here for now.
Okay, Boon Crash, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to walk around and until I'm next to Amon, and I'm going to smack him with protection from evil and good. So
Okay. Amon is protected against aberrations, celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and undead.
that's all I can offer.
Are the fire giants elemental?
You're not sure. Make a history check.
Oh. I wasn't attacking with a dagger. That was me pressing the wrong button. I don't know shit today.
Yeah, you're not sure. Anywho, Boom Crash, anything else?
Nope, I moved and I tried to ward Amon, so that's all I can do.
Okay, it is Dranga's turn. She's been searching the other room. You can hear her, like, shifting around tables and moving stuff in the other room now as you did your work in here. Eventually, she comes back and she, like, sheaths the dagger into her, like, her thigh sheath. Thigh sheath.
Yep, I believe you.
Hard to talk right now. She heads around and goes to, like, kneel down near her large table here. And she notices the text. She, like, squints and reads it for a few seconds.
Ghosts.
Pulls out the dagger again. I know you're here. They told me there were intruders. Didn't realize they were crafty ones. Then she's going to start searching the room.
Okay.
Her first instinct, she spins around to check underneath the bed.
Reaction cast darkness. I don't think I can cast it as a reaction, but I'm gonna look real quick.
Make a stealth check. Yeah, she jumps at the opportunity to look underneath the table. You can see that from her face, she has like a scar over one of her eyes, and that eye seems to be permanently blinded, but she is looking with her good eye around the underneath the bed. You have jumped up into the like bed frame, and she doesn't seem to have spotted you.
A la Matilda?
Yeah.
She gets back up and she starts like going towards the statue to look around there. So she walks over there, but that's all she has time to do. I smell you. You're nearby. And
Gross.
empty threats. It is the fire giant's turn up here. So she is going to focus on Zumosu. She swings her
Good.
great sword.
Whee!
Plus 2 AC, remember that.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 2 AC.
Oh, yeah.
AC is 23 right now because of the plus.
She's going to take another swing and gets a
Okay, that
28 to deal 27 slashing damage to you. After the first miss, she kind of swats you into the anvil behind you. Clang! And she's going to end her turn. Now, it is your turn. You are still clinging to the bed frame.
I let go of the bed frame. She's looking around the statue right now.
Yeah, she's looking around it.
Do I remember when that giant told the young one to go off and get this one? They called her sister, right? Said,
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought you said go get so and so and your sister or whatever. So I didn't know if they were the same person or not.
No.
Okay.
This one has the same, like, character model, I guess. The same token. But this one is not the same one.
Okay, well, I guess I'm going to try and scurry around to the other room then.
Okay. Make a stealth check. She's now actively trying to perceive you, so I will oppose it. Okay.
20, 25, 30. And I guess it would be a bonus action to move. Another 30 as well.
You scurry past, and she looks around the statue, but she doesn't catch a glimpse of you as you run underneath the curtain without disturbing it. You duck around the other side. Neato. So you still have... I don't know how much movement you spent. Is that it for your turn?
It's 10, 5, 10, 15. I have 15 more feet.
Okay.
So I am going to try and go for the barrels, I guess.
Okay. You start running for the barrels. Meanwhile, Tethys has resummoned his maul. Well, he had it summoned in the first place. He's going to swing at the fire giant. And that's going to hit, dealing another 13 damage. Very consistent.
Oh, I guess also her glowing eye. She did have a glowing eye. She seemed more aware than the other ones.
I didn't say it was glowing. I said
Or
that one of her airs
one eye.
one of her eyes was good.
Oh, but the other eye.
It had a slash across it and didn't seem to be working.
Okay, so was her good eye nice and glowy or no?
Sure.
I think he was just describing a blind eye and a not blind eye.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to figure out this whole.
When I
freaking shit.
said
It's
they
just, like,
had
the weird,
a glow and a fire in their eyes that was not
like,
befitting
an
of
awareness
brainwash.
and a thought. Yeah,
Yeah, it wasn't a literal glow.
just checking.
Anywho,
Eye was moist because it had life. It had reflections on the whatever the eye parts are.
I don't think that Tethys is going to try and hex this person. They're going to save their spell slots to be a utility monkey. Zumasu, it is your turn.
I guess I just gotta hit the lady, even if she is a giant fire monster.
I can excuse hitting ladies, but I draw the line at hitting fire giants. Okay, that's going to hit for 11 slashing damage. Plus 4,
That doesn't
that's
hit.
15.
That probably doesn't hit, right?
The next one does not hit. You continue to battle with this fire giant who is taking the fight in earnest and swinging her sword at you. And you're batting it away with just as much strength and
What's the
taking
stuff
swings
next
at
to
her.
me?
That is an anvil.
Can I use that as cover?
Yeah, it is huge. It is massive.
Could I just go over here and use that as cover if she attacks me?
Sure. You
I mean, a cover adds AC, right?
you duck underneath of the end that's sticking out. I don't know what to call that part of the anvil, but you head underneath there to try and get cover from her attacks. And normally you don't get cover from melee, but I'm gonna say this situation it applies.
Because she's a big old giant. Okay.
That is called a horn.
Cool. You duck under the horn of the anvil.
Makes sense.
Goose.
If it's flat, it's called a heel. If it's pointy, it's called a horn.
Alright. I'm just gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Be right back, guys.
Okay, Zumasu runs towards the bathroom. Goose, it is
He's
your
in the
turn.
lava. It steams. It smells bad.
Goose is going to just chill.
Okay. Goose is waiting for the rest of them to follow.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pran's turn. Pran is going to continue to try and get the flank over here. Make some short sword. Oh my god, look at those rolls!
Can you not?
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that one of those didn't have advantage, but
Mm-hmm.
either way,
Well, at least you're wasting on Pran. That's fine.
that's gonna be 9, 29, 36. 36 damage. Okay. Oh, I need to do the second damage, which was 8. Damn, Bran. It's like we don't even need Mao anymore.
Whoa.
Amon, it's your turn.
Big words.
Alright, so let's do Toll the Dead. Alright, make a save, please.
It's much quicker without the animations. Okay, she fails. Neat. 17 damage. How do you want to do this?
Uh, just have the interior content of her head just melt.
All right, I will do
Nice.
that. Uh, as the bell rings out, she goes to strike at Zumasu and just hits the horn of the anvil, and it clangs and it echoes and reverberates with that toll of the dead. And she claps her hands over her ears, dropping the sword to the ground. Ah! Ah! She backpedals and falls to her knees, and then she just falls to the ground. You see blood oozing out of her ears. Her hair goes out.
Neat.
She did.
All right, let's make haste.
Okay.
Right. Come on, as you head down towards where Goose is. Goose is gesturing towards the eastern part of the chamber, and you can hear footsteps coming from the western chamber, as well as giants yelling and banging on metal from the sound of it. And if that's it for your turn, Boom Crash, it's going to be your turn. We're still going to stay in turn order just because of this.
Yeah, Boom Crash is gonna just go here. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
We can hear
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Didn't say anything that required responding. So.
Yeah, you said you're
Okay.
going to go, and then there was a little glitch, but that was about it.
Oh, okay, yeah. It said my connection dropped, and I was like, ah, shit, not again. But
Alright.
yeah, no, that's my turn. I'm good.
Okay. Are you dashing, or is that just all your movement?
I'm hesitant to move too far ahead of the rest of the party, so I'm just gonna stick with people.
Okay. It is Dranga's turn. Down where Mao and the situation is occurring. She's going to make another perception check as she lingers around.
Sorry, what I miss?
The giant's dead.
Giant's dead. I'm
Oh,
on
okay.
fried it. Dronga continues to search about the room, and just she's gonna end her turn here. Actually, it takes her whole turn to thoroughly search this place. Fire Giant's dead. Get him out of the initiative. Now it's actually your turn.
Oh, good. I can still hide.
Yeah.
Also, as I'm running underneath their beds, there's like nothing underneath them. They didn't drop stuff.
It looks like there's like some minor trash and stuff, but
Oh.
not much else.
10, 15, 20, 30. I'm gonna try and get to the door. I know it was probably closed, but I just want to see if there's any way for me to like try and pry it open with my crowbar. Good thing I didn't throw it.
Okay. Also, so make a perception check for that. Okay. With your 21 perception, you don't really see any specific way to open this door other than brute strength alone.
Fuck.
However, you do see that there is ash and like little flecks of what's it called? Sparks flying from the sheer wall behind the crate in the room.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
then I probably would have looked at it instead of moving toward the door.
Yeah, you do notice it as you like were going to inspect the door.
Right. Check out. I mean, it's a good hiding spot in the corner.
You can duck behind the crate if you wish.
I duck behind the crate.
If you wish. Make a stealth check.
What is this sparking thing?
As you look behind it, you see that there is a seam in this cavern wall, and it's like billowing out from it.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It appears to be a secret passage of some sort. Make a investigation check if you wish to find out how to open it. Yeah, there's no way that you're just looking around. There's got to be some way, you think, as you like start patting it down, but it's just solid stone.
Fuck.
Unfortunately, that's probably going to end your turn. It's Tethys' turn, and then Zumasu is after that. Tethys going to move down here. I think that's all that they can move. Well, it's not that bad. We got 30 feet, 30 feet. Tethys is going to move ahead. Doesn't want to get left behind. Zimosu. I'm going to start moving Pran too.
Goose, where I go? I looked at Boom Crash. Which direction?
It's where Boom Crash is headed.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn, I forgot this is a giant territory. I can't even, like...
Yeah, it's immense, and everything here is giant-sized. The weapon racks
Oh,
are...
by the way, did I get hit or anything while I was taking my tea?
No, nobody hit you.
Wait.
The fire giant didn't even get a turn to act.
Oh, goddamn, I feel bad for them. Time to go save Mao, then.
Okay.
Potentially allied with a demon cult.
See,
Yeah,
it
you don't
seems
have
like
to
it
feel
might
bad
not be
with them.
that case. Because we're enslaving. I don't know. Something
Hey.
seems
Hinger,
so-
Dinger,
must be
Slaven,
good.
Raven. It's Raven's turn. Goose.
Okay, Goose is going to. I think I think we decided that it was around this area where
Yep.
Mal was.
That was the area where Mao went. You didn't see where she went after that. In this intersection, I can tell you what you do see. In the heat of battle before, you weren't able to get a good look, but to the east, there is just... It expands out into, like, unworked tile and, like, cavern. So it looks to be just a more open-out area, although there's still, like, a haze of, like, orange depicting light down the hallway as it curves. Meanwhile, to the north, there are two immense stone doors in an arch formation, and it shows a fire giant's head and a billowing fiery beard worked with bronze, and its eyes are inset, almost like peering down at you guys with their hollow sockets. And you can see that it's wearing a horned crown, also worked with bronze, and it appears to be heavily locked, and it's surrounded by runes as well that seem to be glowing with a orange color. Anyway, to the south is a curtain.
Okay. Well, the door looks very interesting, but they're not open. I don't know.
Yeah, the runes do not say open. You're not sure what they say. They are written in giant,
Okay.
but they are
Yep.
neon signs sort of things. Pran also moved down here, so we're gonna say it's Amon's turn now.
All right. So I don't see anyone coming in from the right.
No,
I mean,
neither
the
does
left-
Pran.
left. Okay, not from the left. All right.
Yeah, from the left, you can see that there are people in the haze starting to come forward, but you can only see them in silhouette. And you definitely hear them before you see them.
All right. Okay, guys. I've should I stand on guard over there with my anti-life shell?
Maybe that actually doesn't sound like a terrible idea, because that means they can't attack you. Or what does that mean?
It means they can't get close to him, says Tethys.
It would
Yeah.
at least give us a little bit of time to at least maneuver again. I think that's not a
But they're
terrible
definitely
idea.
gonna see you. If these are giants, maybe we can hide. I'm good at hiding, Pran says and raises his hand.
I'm good at hiding.
You could
Alright,
hide. What if you just hide by the corridor? So you just literally hide behind that, so if anybody comes over, they can't move for a minute.
You know what? I'll hide behind the anvil. How about that?
Rad.
That works. The anti thing will still work even if he's hidden, right?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so that sounds pretty good. They'll be confused for a minute, give us enough.
Okay, so so I'm just gonna go to here. So I'm just gonna go over here.
Okay.
And
And you're not casting it yet? Just waiting until something happens? They may
That-
notice if they're suddenly not able to move towards a direction.
yeah, but they'll be 10 feet away, so they can't ever reach me.
Yeah, I'm just saying that they will be aware of your presence.
Yeah,
You
yeah. I
will
won't
be
cast
the most
anything. I'll just
glaring
hide.
distraction for
I'll
them.
just hide.
Okay. Make a stealth check. Okay.
Right.
You jingle over to the anvil, and you jingle all the way. Um, you're fairly loud, and you just like thumbs up over towards your allies.
All right. None of you heard that. Go ahead.
Boom Crash, it is your turn.
I'm going to keep trotting over. And I that's all. That's as far as I can really get. So.
Yeah, it's hard to move in this space.
Yep. Okay, I'm done.
It's Dranga's turn. She heads back into this room after searching the other one. Did you slip past me? She looks under the table, and this time she upturns the table
Yikes.
and looks underneath it for any scurrying cockroaches. And then she heads down over towards the barrels and like starts picking them up and putting them aside. She then like opens one of them that already had the lid open and looks inside and starts rooting through some of the stuff there.
Do I see her pulling things out?
She's not really pulling stuff out. She's just kind of like going through it.
Going through it.
But it looks to be like it's filled with cloth. Mao, it's your turn.
Gonna try and get through this thing.
Okay. After a investigation of this turn, you're still not too clear on how to open it. There's not too many clues nearby revealing how to open it.
Well, can you give me the description of like the little door again, or like what the area looks like again?
So as you follow the seam, it does seem to be able to fit a large creature easily. It's like 10 feet by 10 foot square.
Okay.
A giant could probably squeeze through there easily. It's a secret passage designed for a giant, really. Though the seam just kind of follows the natural sort of outline of this worked stone cave. Like, the walls have definitely been worked and flattened out. It's just they're kind of uneven. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about.
Partially, I guess.
There's
don't know.
like
Everything
cracks
in here...
occasionally.
Yeah.
It's not like they put plaster on the walls or anything.
Well, everything in here is fire, so I'm gonna try and quietly pull out Cinder Smite and say Cinder Smite Ignite and try to light a little flame and touch the wall with it. Or at least somehow illuminate something.
Okay, you yourself in the area.
You said there were sparks that came off of it. I'm using the fire to touch the wall with it to see if it's some sort of magical code, because fire giant.
Okay, I didn't fully understand. It does nothing.
Okay, well, I put it out. Fuck. That's it. I'm just gonna wait until next turn so I can try and figure this thing out.
Okay, back to you guys. It is still not quite there yet. Okay, so Tethys is going to continue to follow Boomcrash and Goose and head through this curtain area. Zumasu, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna follow them because, yeah, well, he should be fine. I don't have too many spells.
Fran's gonna continue to move. He can dash. Pran makes it all the way to the same curtain that Mao ran past before. He looks inside, and he can see that there are two ogres there. This time they are fighting over what looks to be half a deer leg.
They gave up on that quest real fast, didn't they?
Perhaps. Pran yells back to... Well, not yells, but he calls back to Tethys and says, "Ogres." And Tethys kind of like signals to you guys that there's multiple baddies in there. Okay, it's Goose's turn.
But I'm the
Goose
healer.
is. Pardon?
I just realized I'm the healer. I'm not with you guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh well. Go ahead. You'll be fine.
Yep.
I can still heal, but I'm also the tank.
You'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna send Goose to scout ahead, because I don't know where she is. So we're gonna start looking.
Okay. Pran moved already. Amon, it is your turn.
Do I technically see the giants, but I'm not sure if there's a representative of the
It
actual
was sort of
situation.
representative. I wasn't really paying attention to controlling them as much. But there are several giants headed this way, now wielding weapons now that they have gathered them. Um,
Are they okay? Judging from their speed, like because of the 10 feet bubble, I want to stand here to block them completely when it
okay.
comes to. So are they? Do they have enough movement to completely go past this?
They have probably just gotten right about to where this giant is currently right now. Um, so
So
based on
I'm
how fast they
asking.
are moving, they will probably get to here on their next turn. They're not rushing from the looks of it. They're just walking out here to fan out and look for the intruder.
All right. I think I'm going to step on out and cast anti-life shell. And I
Okay,
need to do this preemptively.
you step out and you uh, plant your fists together and you create this sort of orb of vile necrotic force that will hedge out any and all life that tries to enter within it.
Zumasu's tanking spell drops now, so he should know something is up.
Yeah,
I
Zimoso, you see
think
your
the giants are
shield
approaching, guys.
drop. And we're going to add this guy to the initiative. Okay, it doesn't have particularly high initiative. Amon, as you step out and do this, the fire giant heading the charge pulls out has his longsword out. He holds it in front of him and goes, I thought that you'd be back. This is one of the blacksmiths from before.
Mm-hmm.
There are, from the looks of it, several fire ogres, as well as a young fire giant, another young fire giant, and another fire ogre. So there's 3 fire ogres and 2 young fire giants following this person, and they're all going to go on the same turn. Anything else for you?
I mean, I don't think I can, but the next possible opportunity, I want to take the dodge action. Anyway,
I think you can with a key point.
I already spent 2 key points for both disengage and the attacks.
Okay, Boom Crash, it is your turn. You see Amon has stepped out in front of a group of fire giants.
Oh dear, fuck. I'm going to stay here so I can act as a midpoint between Amon and the rest of the party, and I'm going to tell Zumasu to keep on scouting and looking for Mao, and I'll keep Goose like looking for shit and interesting things. And I'm going to just cast True Strike and ready an Eldritch Blast for.
Yeah. Also, since I have the bead, I think I'm gonna say like, "Are you alive?" to Mao.
I
Because
was
I'm the
about to
one.
ask if anybody was going to use that.
I whisper back yes. And
Well, hurry up.
I'm stuck in the room with their leader. At the end of the hall.
I didn't ask for explanations or excuses. I said, "Hurry it up."
Okay, well, she relays this to you as you stand down the fire giants away from the party. Boom Crash, you cast True Strike on yourself, and it's now Dronga's turn. Okay, Dronga has thoroughly searched the barrels and found nothing. She goes and starts looking under the bed. She's gonna make a perception check at this point. You're whispering, so she really can't hear you. You're tiny. It's like a mouse whispering. But she will attempt to perceive you, see if she can catch a glimpse of that change in light. No, she misses. She looks underneath and she's preoccupied looking under the bed. It looks like she's probably going to move towards this barrel next. Yikes. It is the fire giant's turn. The fire giants start marching towards Amon, and then they instantly stop at the barrier. They kind of like touch it and like, damn it, I knew this one was a spellcaster. And he moves to like swipe with his longsword, but just passes through harmlessly. He just kind of like looks back at the rest of them, says, "What are you waiting for? Find something to hurl at this idiot." And then he's gonna back up. And these other dudes, this younger fire giant is going to pick up a hefty stone bench, it looks like. She kind of like snaps half of it off and walks over here and hurls it at Amon. Does your anti-life...
cover, right?
He's not behind anything anymore.
Damn it.
He hurls a non-living rock at the anti-life shield.
Alright.
18, does that hit you?
Yep.
You take 21 bludgeoning damage.
It would be really nice if someone has the shield on me, but no.
This other one's going to take the other half of the bench and also throw it at you. Although they're sort of crowding the space here, so this one's going to have disadvantage. And gets a 17.
Yep, that still hit.
You take another 21 damage. And your death ward activates. You are at 1 hit point.
Yep.
Meanwhile, these fire ogres, they're not quite big enough to just hurl these stone blocks. They rush into another room and disappear from view.
We'll get something.
Yeah, go get the javelins. Yeah, that'll get them. And now, it is your turn.
Trying to figure out how to get out of this place.
It looks like she's almost finished looking under the bed. The only place left to check is behind the crate that you are hiding. As you search for a way that might be able to open this, you notice that the crate is actually sitting on what looks to be a pressure plate.
I think I might just try to hide and wait for her to move it then.
Okay.
Do you mean like a pressure plate, like a tiny, tiny one, or the entire fucking crate is on top of it?
It looks like the entire crate is resting upon a plate.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Can I squeeze myself up against the wall in the crate on the other side?
Yeah,
Like over
you can
there?
do that. It's pressed up against the wall, but there's still enough space for you to squeeze.
I squeeze.
Okay, you squeeze onto the other side. Tethys, it's their turn. He looks back at Boomcrash and Zamasu. Are we fighting?
Not yet. I don't
Okay.
think.
Okay. Pran, are we... I mean, I can kill these ogres if you want me to. It sounds like we're trying to be stealthy. Alright. Well, do we know if Mao's in there? I don't know. We haven't had
but
contact with her.
I'd say take out the ogres. We have to. Well, I'll go save them on.
I'm the one who stayed behind in order to back
I'm
him
at the
up.
same spot where you're, though. And I'm.
But-
Wait, you didn't move at all?
I have only 60 feet. I was right behind her.
Yeah, but the thing is that I have very long range attacks.
But you
And
need
you
to
do
actually
not.
get his body, I think, at this point, is the issue.
I
guess
have
if you telekinesis, I get that.
I have telekinesis. Yeah.
It's fair.
Okay, go take out the ogres, and maybe we can hunker down in there.
Okay.
Take out the ogres?
Yeah. Get a surprise on them and get them down as quickly as possible.
Can do. I'm gonna take him down as quickly as possible. I
Sneaky,
think...
Sneaky?
Damn it. Synaptic static could work, I think, but I don't think it works well on low intelligence creatures.
Oh, that's funny.
Let me check it, hold on. Okay, it's only 2 or lower. It's like brain dead creatures. Got it. That's fine then. Tethys is going to come down here and peek out from underneath the curtain and invoke Kaifon to ripple the area with their eldritch power and confusing sort of gaze. He whispers a silent prayer, and the fire ogres, you just hear them go. You're not sure what that means. You don't speak giant, but you're not sure if it was. They're going to make some intelligence saving throws. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so a 0 and a 2. That does not make it. Let's deal 8d6 damage to them. Let's do... there. Okay, 36 psychic damage to both of them. And now they have -6 to all of their checks that they try and do. For the foreseeable future. Tethys thumbs up at Pran. Zumasu, it's your turn.
I am a slow boy. I don't think I could even make it into the room.
Slow boy. Doom, doom, doom.
It's 40 feet.
There you go. So you got 20 more feet if you're dashing still.
And then I still can't attack if I do that.
No, but you'll engage them.
Yeah, but I don't really want to engage them. Well, I guess I can give.
You're already
flanking
dashing,
bonus
right?
then.
Unless you have plus 40 foot. Unless you have plus 10 movement speed.
I'm already what?
You only have 30 foot movement
I-
speed, right? So you're already dashing.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so I'm already dashing. I'm just trying to figure out where the best spot would be. I guess I'll just.
That allows
well,
flanking.
I want them to.
If
Yeah,
an
that's
ally
kind of the
goes
thought there.
inside.
Fine, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll do it. There isn't anything to take cover around here. They're not that big.
Yeah, not really. There's a huge stone table or seat, you're not sure, in the room. And then just a vent peeking out of the lava that's shooting out like sulfurous fumes.
Okay,
Goose.
I guess it's just enabling the sneak attacks.
Goose, it's your turn.
Okay, Goose is going to peer down this hallway. He
Okay.
doesn't see much.
Yeah, he doesn't see much, but you do catch a glimpse of the stone doorway down there. That is probably where Mao said they were, if you had heard what Amon had said.
I don't think I'm on.
Yeah, I know he didn't.
Yeah.
Pran's turn. Pran's going to quickly duck into the room, use his short sword, and thanks for the assist, bud. He's going to hit and deal 22 damage to this guy, bringing them to precisely 1 hit point, and then try another attack. Ooh. 13 just barely hits. They're only wearing a chain shirt, these ogres. They're not wearing like the heavy plate that the giants are, so that does bring this guy down. Wanted to bring him down quickly. Pran shrugs at you.
I give
Okay,
him a thumbs up.
I'm on. It is your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Death Ward on myself again.
You cast Death Ward on yourself again, and muttering to yourself something about Nerul's not going to take you yet.
Also, I think I'm just going to sit down and lean down.
Can't
going
you hide
prone.
behind some sort of cover so they can't chuck things at you?
If I go near the cover, then there's a gap, and they'll run through the gap.
Yeah.
So,
what?
Honestly, Amon,
about-
make an insight check.
okay. I won't do any insight. I won't know anything. Let's see.
You have proficiency in it, I think.
No.
Well,
Look at this plus into 2.
Insight 10 will still get you that from these giants' knowledge, they only know about you and Mao. They don't know about anybody else.
I say take the cover.
Well, no, that's the thing. If I lie down, I get prone, and range attacks have disadvantage against me.
That is true.
That's hilarious. Okay, fine. There you go.
Was also going to say that I could cast Hunger of Hadar in front of you, and that would obscure the vision. So it would just be this black sphere in front of you.
Well, I mean that's your turn. So for
Mhm.
now,
Yeah.
flanking.
You could also do that with him doing either one too.
Amon
Yeah.
casts Death Ward on himself, and he lays down onto the ground in a T pose, asserting dominance over the rocks being thrown.
Yep.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be it.
Boom Crash. It is your
Okay.
turn. Remember, folks, if somebody's throwing stuff at you, lay down.
That is
Okay.
the point of going prone.
Okay. I cast Hunger of Hadar and move it so it is in front. And the range is 150 feet. So,
Yep. You fill the entire hallway in front of Amon with obscuring darkness and inky white tendrils, tentacles that are just lapping and licking at these fire giants. And I'm going to move that onto the map layer just so we can see what's going on. And they will start taking damage on their turns.
yep.
Anything else for you, Boom Crash?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay. It is
Familiar sight. Pitch darkness.
It is Dranga's turn. She heads over. Oops, I'm on drawing shapes for some reason.
Yeah.
Come on. Select the thing, delete it. Select the thing.
I think it's on the wrong layer.
No,
There you go.
I'm on the right layer. It was just roll 20 being dumb. Drana. Dronga. There's a G in there. It's not the Calastria Blood Chief from Magic the Gathering. She heads over to the barrel, and she just kind of like picks it up. Mao, are you doing anything?
Did say that I was waiting for that thing to move so I can try and get through the door.
Okay, she picks it up, and the pressure plate moves. It lifts up an inch as Dronga looks down at you. She goes, "There you are," and you hear movement behind you as the door starts to sink into the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna run through that shit.
Yeah, it takes a few seconds. It's not an instantaneous.
Oh, she's got
Sort
to
of
put
thing.
rocks down trying to get me because I'm doing a mouse thing.
She puts it down. Actually, no. Why would she put it down? She'll put it down on you.
Oh shit.
And we'll call this a rock attack. She gets.
That's what I would do if there was a mouse in the corner. Damn it.
She gets a 12 and misses. She slams it down onto the ground near you, and it momentarily stops the door. But she picks it up again and like tosses it off to the side. Does she have 2 attacks? Yeah, she does. So she will whip out a dagger once again and try and stab at you. It's a different
Alright, well,
weapon.
while she's trying to stab him, be like, look, bitch, I know frickin' that stupid wizard does some shit and probably has your folks, but Jesus fucking Christ, try not to kill the people who actually could help you.
I don't know who this Jesus Christ is, but
Erroneous shit.
either way, she does get a. I need to do some addition because I'm using the dice instead. She does get
Oh
a
man.
24 for attack.
Fuck. Yeah, it hits.
Okay. She deals 3d4 plus 5. So,
Uncanny dodge?
12 damage, you can uncanny dodge. 2 takes 6. She goes to swipe at you with this giant dagger blade. And she swipes at you and gets a glancing blow. She begins talking back to you, saying, "I know that witch sent you down here to slay us. I will not have you assassins in my domain. Thankfully, Father is deep in his rituals." And she just kind of continues to banter like this.
I'm just like, fuck you, lady. She told us to do something, and she's obviously corrupt and a piece of shit, and she's also using you guys as colossi and hiding them from everybody. So fuck you, and I'm gonna try and run away unless she says something.
Slams the dagger onto the ground, but we're gonna have to go to somebody else's turn.
Yep.
It's these boys' turns. Um,
Cold.
yep. So they're gonna take 2d6 cold damage immediately. Roll that. 6 damage. I'll do 6 and 6 and 6. Okay, then they are going to presumably move out since they aren't able to like get through that anyway. They do
Yeah.
use their turns moving out. One of them is going to get off a rock throw disadvantage that I'm on through the darkness.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna-
it's difficult terrain, if that matters.
It doesn't matter too much. They're able to fairly easily move out.
Hmm.
Here we go. Okay, a 12 tumbles past Amon. Amon, you see a hefty stone block hewn in half fly over your head as you're laying down, making a snow angel on the ground. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
this other one,
He pulls for dominance.
this giant is also going to back up out of the hunger of Hadar. He's kind of squeezing in this area. Where's a witch when we need it? Get back in the other room. I'll take care of this. Get me ammo. Meanwhile, the fire ogres come out with their javelins.
Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
They're in the darkness. Just back up and load me things. The fire ogres come back with a empty weapon rack and then just hurl it. He hurls it towards Amon. Once again, disadvantaged. A entire weapon rack. Some loose weapons are still on it, but they clatter onto the ground past you, Amon. Looks like they're about to throw the kitchen sink.
Yeah, and you doubted my planking skills.
Oh my god.
Planking. Mao, it is your turn. You are ducking out of the way.
Yeah. At least gonna hide in the hole so she can't try and stab me. She was trying to talk to me though.
Yeah, you duck out of the way. The what is it? The secret doorway is almost down now, and you can easily hop over it and go inside if you wish.
Yep.
As you duck inside, I'll get the door for you.
Oh, why thank you.
Can you try popping out of it? Just want to see if that's actually what's causing it. I think it is what's causing it. Oh, maybe it's not, because I still can't grip it. Gods damn it. Okay, I'll just delete it. Oh, there it goes.
Cool.
Okay, you can see that there is a cavernous hallway up ahead that tilts to the left. As you duck into the room, she pulls her dagger out of the ground and says, "I know full well what that Tanagrin is up to. She's taken she's taken a dozen of our people captive, and we will have it back. You can send her that message if you survive." And she's going to, like, leap over the crate, chasing after you, but you can move as you wish.
She's fuck. Look, I'm trying to help you to some degree, and I don't do that much, but fuck you. Jesus Christ.
Erroneous.
Hyronius. Whatever the one that Amon worships. Nerul.
So you
Don't
move 10
invoke
feet.
that name. God of Death is not a thing you want to invoke right now.
I mean, she wants us dead. The other one wants them dead. We're literally in the middle of a death war, so, close enough. I'm trying to think how far I want to move. I think I'm just gonna dash the whole way and try and meet up with everyone else. Ooh, it opens up.
Yes, you run up, and it opens up into a chamber. You can see that there are 5 trunks and chests in this room, but otherwise there is no exit.
Fuck.
Anything
I'd
else?
message Amon and be like, I found treasure chest, Zelda style.
Mm-hmm. Good for you, dear.
Good
Hurry
for
up.
you, dear. Another object flings over your head.
Hurry up.
Okay.
Hurry up.
Amon's in one of those movie trailer things where it's like, hey, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yeah. Oh, I'll also send the message, be like, by the way, bitch fire giant princess says that Tanagrin's a piece of shit stealing all her people. So we got the same thing from the reverse side.
Okay, that's good to know.
We
Don't
don't
care.
know it yet because Amon has it.
It's only Amon, yeah.
I know, but still, it's good to know.
Tethys leaps into the chamber and whacks at the fire giant with his maul, and it collides with his head, bringing him low to the ground. This fire ogre is on its last leg here. Zumasu, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack that guy. Yeah, not much else I can do. I'm gonna guess that hits.
Yeah, you don't even need to. I believe with your strength score, you're able to just kick this guy, and he slams into the wall
Can I?
and falls
Okay,
unconscious.
just because I feel bad, I'm gonna do it non-lethally, so I'm gonna knock him the fuck out, but smash him into the wall.
Yeah, well, either way, with your giant strength, you're able to like roundhouse kick him into the wall. He falls unconscious.
Okay, good job, guys. Let's go get Mao.
Okay.
All we know is it's in this direction, right?
Yep. Well, since Mao's not in this room, probably would have revealed herself if she was.
Well, I can make it there, so I'm like, Goose, where's Mao?
Goose is freaking out towards the stone door there, which looks immensely heavy for anyone other than someone with the strength of a giant.
The other thing that kind of sucks is we could very well just run into the person that Mao just ran from. So there's that.
Okay. Pran's turn. Pran's gonna loot these guys.
Oh yeah.
Listen, they don't always work perfectly. They're gonna.
I mean, he's like, this plan went to shit. I might as well get paid.
He starts rooting through their things, and he finds some minor treasures here. Okay. Well, he's looted that. That's for his own knowledge. And he only moved like 10 feet. I'm gonna say he's gonna bonus action dash out here and get to where Zumasu was. Yeah. Let's get on their trail. Amon, you are T-posing just outside the darkness.
Can you heal yourself while you're T-posing?
Yeah, you can.
I think I'm going to heal myself. Cure wounds, level 2. 2d8. If it'll pop up properly.
Ooh, max.
Eh.
Less than max.
Yep. So plus 4. So 7. So it's even less than the one single die.
Either way, it's 15 health, which brings you to 16.
Yep. And I think I'm just gonna shift a little. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, you shimmy along the ground as you shift a little. Mooncrash, it is your turn. You are concentrating on the hunger of Hadar here. Probably going to finish up soon, by the way.
Yep. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I'm just holding.
Okay. It is Dranga's turn. She is going to storm into the room. You guys can probably see her passing by here a little. She is kind of squeezing upright in this area. Looks like it's going to be hard to squeeze past her while she's in here, in fact. And she makes it just into the room and says, "If Tanagrin sent you, then you surely must die." And she's going to attack. 2 dagger attacks. That is plus 8 for each of those, so minimum 20. Those are going to hit. Let's roll for... Hold on, what's her strength? 5. Got it. Okay, she hits you twice. Once for 12 damage and once for 12 damage. I think you still have an uncanny dodge now, Mao?
Yeah, I do.
So you can use one of them to reduce it to 18 total damage.
I mean, 18 still puts me down.
Aha. So as you try and engage with her, she swats away your rapier after you dodge out of her first blow, and then she stabs you in the side, which brings you down to the ground. And the last thing you see is her foot slamming down over on your face as the lights go out. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
You fucking monster.
God damn it.
So,
Fudge.
things are getting intense down in the Fire Giants hold. Every,
Why are they
Dolby
so
surround-
unreasonable? Why can't they have a fucking conversation?
Dolby surround sound.
Yes!
Well, if you guys want to see what happens next week and see if Mal survives, tune in. Oh, also see if Amon survives. He's also in a bit of a tight pickle. So join us on Sunday from 9 to midnight Eastern Time. And if you want to catch our Undermountain stream on Wednesday, that's from 7 Eastern Time to 10. Also, be sure to check out my Noble Crumpets Guide to Slimes, Jellies, and Oozes, which is on Drive-Thru RPG currently. For $10, it comes with tokens with all of the monsters that appear in it. There's over 50 oozes, 6 new subclasses, over 30 new spells, and a whole bunch of other content. Just oozing with content, really. So check that out, add it to your campaign, have fun with it, and let's see where our friends end up next time on the Dorkvision stream. Have a
You're
good
lucky
night,
that I'm
everyone.
pro.
You're lucky I'm
I'll
prone.
smack you because of that pun. But I'm pro. So I'm not going anywhere.
All right, have a good night, everyone.
Good night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Cheers.
Ah!